Hey, what's poppin', Jam Fam? It's me, your host, Omni, and I'm starting a little bit early, just because my sleep schedule's a little bit off, and I've just been kind of tired, so I figured I might as well get a little bit of an earlier start before I start dozing off. Seralina's here. You don't have your game right yet? You're still on Final Fantasy?
I'm currently playing Hogwarts Legacy.
Hogwarts. Okay, yeah. So she'll be here, just hanging out. But I'm gonna be doing some hunts, trying to do some farming and stuff. We're already in the post game, so I guess not any real spoilers here, other than like these are the monsters you're gonna see at the game in the game. So otherwise, I'm also trying to set up some timers. So if you want to join the Jam Fam's hunting squad, you can go ahead and do that and hunt with us if you want to. Let me see.
Stupid.
And I guess we should do every 30 minutes, maybe? Okay. That's enabled. And everything else is set up. I should delete some of these older... Oh, this one I should definitely delete. Okay. Well, that's cool. Alright. I gotta get off the blue sky. Oh, Chase here. Chase says, hey, Omni. Hey, Seralina.
Hi.
Hey. Alright. So timer should be good. I added some new commands as well. And I have my dashboard ready. Okay, cool. So, I actually haven't played all day today. I was playing mostly the first Descendant because I was just wrapping up a couple of Descendant things, and there's a really good farm for a reactor that I was trying to go for. And so I was just playing that and farming reactors until I could hopefully get a god reactor. And I got one, but it wasn't the one I was looking for. But I mean, still, out of hundreds of them, you get one that's like exactly perfect. Like I'll take it. Let's see. I've also decided, let's get the login bonus. Again, I haven't been here today. And the event quest is coming up. Actually, did the event quest drop today? Oh, we could try that. That'd be fun. And then, what was I talking about? The event quest, the login bonus, weapons. That's what I was going to do. I have my hunter profile here. And I've done... How do I see my hunt counter? Here it is, right? Yeah. All quest. I've done 94 hunts with the longsword. I figure I'm gonna get that to 100, and I'm gonna swap to something else. So we should be able to knock out 6 hunts pretty quickly. And I don't know what I'm gonna do. Maybe Gunlance. I really want to get something with the shield because I haven't done any clashes. Like, obviously you need a shield to do a clash, and I don't ever get to do one. So I think this would be pretty fun. Either Gunlance, Great Sword, or maybe Charge Blade. I've been itching to play Charge Blade. God, this game's pretty. Okay. Oh, hello, Alex here. Although I don't think he's in the chat. I think he's just doing his own thing. Where's Alma? Wepa. I don't like walking around this town because everybody's all like, hello, hello, hello.
Right.
I'm full of hate.
Happy to help anytime.
If you hear my game audio in the background, let me know so I can turn down the volume.
Yeah, no problem. You're good so far if you've been playing already.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I can't hear it at all.
Okay, good.
Is that cheese on fish? Do people put cheese on fish?
Depends on the fish, like how it's made. Is it made like sushi style, or?
It's just they cut off the head and fried it up in a pan.
I can kind of see it, like fondue fish.
Ugh. Ugh. I don't like that. I don't like that at all.
I'm gonna go get some sherbet ice cream. I'll be right back.
All right, enjoy that.
I've been craving it all day. This is the first day of the sale, and I got 4 mango sherbets for like $3 each. So I got 4 of them.
That's pretty good.
Hell yeah!
I only like cheap fish.
$6.99.
I don't really like fish much at all. I like salmon, but salmon's expensive. I like shrimp, but usually it's deep fried, so I don't get a lot of it. Mexicans love tilapia, but I don't like tilapia very much. Sometimes I like tuna salad, but in general, I hate tuna.
Right.
I don't know, something about the way that my teeth just, because it's so tender, it just falls apart. I don't know. I don't like that texture very much, which I think is a lot of fish. You want that? I don't like that. All right, let's check this out. These are both high rank quests: Cuckoo Gone Cuckoo and Stalking Supper. Jeez, I wonder if it's always the same time frame. Oh, you can see, if you scroll over, you can see your history of dealing with this monster. Okay, so hunt the chemistries. Chemistries have been sighted near Kunafa, and some sandfolk have already been injured. If you resolve the situation, they say they're willing to treat you to a meal. Alright, let's do that. Ah! I can't whistle very well right now.
Next paycheck, I'm gonna see if there's any other lithium cards I can find on a good price.
Are you prepared?
This is precisely why I don't get into trading cards. That's a very small Chotacabra. That is too small to ignore. We're gonna hunt this Chotacabra.
Chupacabra?
A Chotacabra. Oh.
I'm just after lithium cards. That's the only one I care about.
Yeah, I don't know if I could have that kind of resolve. I should really be doing counters.
At least I'm not doing packs. Like, I just want straight up Leafeon, I can just get them offline. Very cheap. Very good quality too.
Oh,
Get myself all bundled up back in my blankie. My 10-foot blanket.
oh, I was hoping. Yeah, there you go. Ah, I wonder if I could have canceled into a counter there. I got on Hunter profile show people's crowns on a stat. I think this might be I don't think I'm the only one that's gonna think this, but I think this might be the first one that I actually go for crowns. This much easier in this one. Or maybe not easier, but like less stressful, because you can see them.
I have your Twitch chat up so that way I can keep up. Oh!
I tried to go for the counter, but I guess I was too late. Oh, I gotta sneeze, but it's not coming.
Just stroke your nose a little bit.
Can't, my hands are on the controller. And this always happens to me.
How long is your vacation, by the way?
Till I'm back to work next Monday.
This upcoming Monday or the next Monday?
This upcoming Monday. can proc paralysis so often. Is it dead? Sick. Alright. Now we're back to business.
Taking care of business.
Please, chicken. Please, please. Thank you.
Get that chicken for eggs. Eggs are so dang expensive.
Is it not rolling?
Hey.
Hi!
How's it going?
Things are well.
Not bad. There's nothing on the mouthful.
Oh, you're fine.
How are you?
Not bad. Tired, but other than that,
Do you know
feel
if
okay.
anybody on the LGD side is doing a...
Jacques is not. Are we live right now?
Yeah, we're live.
Okay. Jacques is not. If you check Pro Brigade chat, you'll see why.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, Jacques is not. I have not heard anything. I know Julian mentioned he downloaded the first segment, but I don't know if we're actually doing that time or not.
You downloaded what?
First segment.
First Descendant, okay.
Yeah, I did start Monster Hunter Wilds last night. I haven't gotten very far, but I made my character and started at the beginning. Heard my Palico's voice, said nah, I'm gonna have it just meow. Because I don't like either voice option. So. But I do love my character. Like, my character looks great. Like, I love the amount of choices and stuff like that you can make. And I love, like, the amount of customization you can have in the outfits because nothing's generally locked.
Oh, you're not moving nowhere.
That's my partner.
Story's also interesting.
Yeah, it's a very simple story, but it's probably the best one that's been in any Monster Hunter.
Well, that's because normally for Monster Hunter, there's not much of a story.
Yeah,
It's just
like
new area,
exposition.
explore, like, oh, this enemy is causing a disturbance to the area because it's an invasive species. We need to take it out. Alright, so now I have to acquire Time of the Hunting Hounds. This is gonna fucking suck.
Aha, Eric.
Alright, do we get anything specific for completing this? Cheese? Is
My
that our
love and
special
affection?
reward? I guess you can just get a bunch of cheese from doing this event.
Oh, that's weird, but alright.
Okay.
Oh, I also had to watch a bunch of YouTube videos on which weapon I want to use.
Did you
I
decide?
decided... Yeah. I'm doing Gun Lance.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah, I like the changes they made to Gun Lance, so... My only issue is I still have to, remember... Or get used to my rotation. I have to get used to positioning again. That's the big thing, is getting back to, like, used to positioning. But... definitely fun. I was gonna do bow, but, bow is very much not a beginner thing.
I already hit
From what I would
trigger
say.
enough as it is. I don't want to be hitting trigger the whole time.
Yeah. Yeah, because they were like, bow, you pretty much have to know a lot more about, like, what coatings to be using, what, you know, things like that. Like, it takes a lot more prep of different things, and knowing each monster and what you should be doing against each monster versus, like, most of the other ones where it's like, yeah, just attack. Like, what are you talking about? Just kill it.
Yeah, it's a high skill ceiling.
Yeah.
I love the bow.
Chicken, are you gonna... God, this
Bow is
chicken's
pretty
dumb
cool, though, with
sometimes.
the fucking homing attacks now. Where you're just, like... Because you just hit it with a specific arrow. I forgot the name of the arrow. And then for a little bit of time or a certain amount of damage, every shot you do just, like, will hit, guaranteed. And just, like, curves towards the thing. So it's really cool.
I don't want to hit the trigger that much. I already do that too much in First Ascendant.
Oh, you gotta be fast with
Is this a small chicken? No, I'm just thinking. Ow! I guess I should have picked up some poop.
Oh my god.
Always with the poop.
Wait.
Am I carrying? Oh, I don't. Where's this poop?
Alright. Now I gotta play First Ascendant to try and get a 2.5% chance drop. On a stupid Transcendence mod.
Ooh,
Good luck.
Yeah. Because I need it for Ennis. I just finally got Ennis. And I was looking at the build, and they're like, hey, they all use this one skill. And I have to get that skill, or that mod. But the mod's really nice, because it makes all of her skills the same. So it makes them all tech electric skills. So that way, everything is under the same umbrella.
Could you please stop? I would appreciate it if you would cease with the beats.
Well, that'd be way too easy. That'd be way too easy for Sonic.
Ooh, is this a... Like that?
Oh, you got a Eugen player. I don't ever really see Eugen player.
I hate that dude. He sucks.
You
I got all my... Yeah, well, from the bit I played, I got all my Descendants to 40, and Eugen is supremely useless.
That's probably why I don't see a lot of Eugen players. Because I see him as like, this whole thing is being able to buff enemies, like, but I don't, or buff allies, I don't really...
Unless you're doing high level with a team you're communicating with, that's not meta, like, at all. It's speed and,
same with Luna.
damage. You want to hit things as hard as you can, as quickly as you can, as often as you can, and Eugen doesn't offer that playstyle at all. So it's like, why play with him?
I have seen where, like, Luna I'm not looking forward to either, because it's just like, hey, you want to play a rhythm game while also playing this first-person shooter?
I haven't unlocked her yet.
All of her skills require you to do, like, button presses in a rhythm, like in a rhythm game style, while also doing the skills.
They require you to do that. I'm not gonna do that.
Because I'm like, shit, well, I need to get her up to 40 at some point. Once I unlock her,
I'll
just to get
I'll
the
just shoot with the
bonus mastery
voltaic.
rank.
I don't need to do anything special with her. What? I should have had my... My health is low.
Yay!
I'm in danger.
I'm in danger.
Gotta be honest, I also forgot today was a Wednesday. I legitimately did not remember what day of the week it was today.
I will never forget it's a Wednesday.
Because when Jacques was like, hey, I won't make it stream, I'm like, oh shit, it is Wednesday. I forgot about that.
Thanks for the heals.
Well, if they're gonna teleport me, alright. I don't really care. Alright, we're only playing on hard mode. This shit's easy as fuck. And I guess it's a good way for someone to level up Eugen right now. Like, so you've got 2 Freynas and a Ennis that can just take down everything.
Man, Eugen sucks. Ooh, I'm gonna grab this.
That reminds me, I need to test out one of the options that I found.
You.
Holy shit! Holy fuck! You're not gonna believe it.
What?
Did the mission once and got the 2.5% drop.
Hey, there you go.
And then also got one of the other 2.5% drop transcendent mods.
Yeah, man. You just gotta, he's gotta knock out those intercepts. Just keep doing them.
Considering I fucking... It took, what, days to get that 16% drop for the last Ennis piece? Like, to get the 2.5% on one shot is pretty good.
You have... I'm not terribly surprised, especially now that I'm doing like 400% content mostly, because mathematically it makes sense, right? Because you're playing an 8-minute adventure to get one roll, or every single elite or boss that you fight in a intercept has a chance of dropping it. So like,
oh no, this was like just a mission. It was a mission clear reward. Time of the 100 times. You can only get it.
You mean like
by
you're going
clearing...
in a dungeon, right?
Yeah.
It's not stated very clearly, but that reward can come from the boss or any of the elites that are in the mission. That's how I got my what do you call him? Who's the dude that I love? Jaber. That's how I got his dual attacking one, because I was running one intercept over and over, and so I knew where the elites were, and an elite about halfway through dropped it for me. And I was like, is that how that works?
That was just how that...
No, that's why you'll see red modules drop throughout the one. You can get other ones, for sure, you can.
Because I know, like, some of them, when I click on, like, acquisition, they also say, like, you know, enemy dropped.
Yeah, any
like that.
elite or the final bosses, if you're in 400%, has a chance to drop
like,
it.
With looking at attacking compulsion for Jaber, it's complete or mission monster, mission monster, mission monster, mission monster.
Yeah.
Whereas this, when you look at the how to get it, it is literally just complete. Like, that is it. That is the only option.
Again, man, I'm telling you, you can get red.
So then why would they say mission monster for the other one specifically?
Imagine
when it's also from the complete.
I understand where you're coming from, and that it makes too much sense for it to not make sense. Do you remember when I was running for the cutting edge module for Sharon, and I did that? It said that one intercept, I had a chance to get it, and I ran it like 80 times. No, it had to have been over 100. And the reason I know it is because you get 2 amorphous pieces, and by the end of it, I had like 210. And I never got it. And then the other way to get it was to fight Swamp Walker, and I beat Swamp Walker like 3 times and got onto the 3rd time, right? Like, it's total horse shit is what I'm saying in terms of the odds. You do have a chance to get the drop from elites. So I go back to what I'm not saying that it doesn't come from the boss, but I am saying, mathematically speaking, because you have more rolls, you have more of a chance to get it compared to the Enos piece, which is just like 1 roll at the end of the mission. Is the only point I was making.
Yeah. I don't know, because it just seems like it's a mission clear reward, which would be also the same type of thing.
Right?
But I don't know. Either way, I got what I needed.
Yeah.
So this game has a lot of features that they don't fully tell you about.
It's a huge annoyance. I'm pretty sure I ruined my hand for like 2 days because I ran for that Sharon mod so much.
Yeah, I'll eventually have to release Cutting Force. I think
Hey,
that's the name of it.
you get a little owl hat. Well, it's not an owl exactly. It's a Mimifida. Mimifta? Mimisha.
Me fighter.
Me fighter.
B544?
I'm going to make it just so I can have it. But I'm not going to use it.
Alrighty, perfection.
Let's see.
But that's the event item you get.
Alright, so
An ugly little bird hat. Hello.
that. Let me swap
there a
over
roaming
to
version? Yeah.
NS.
Man, it is
When are-
raining like crazy over here.
That's not good.
And I love it.
Yeah, with all the fires you usually get, rain's probably good.
Oh yeah.
Although you'd think being by the ocean, you'd have more rain. I don't know how the weather works.
I don't know. I live out in the desert. We've had scarce rain this year
What am I
for
doing?
winter.
Why am I being stupid? Where's Alma? Why are you always wandering, Alma? Where? Stop. Just be where I need you to be.
Don't you yell at Alma like
She
that.
needs to stop just wandering off.
She is hotter than you.
I need to put
You need to understand she has things to do.
Don't walk around with that perspective. Hot people deserve more rights than ugly people, because that is how the world gets worse. But
Wow.
she needs to.
Just calling yourself ugly like that.
She's like hotter than
I
you.
Well, yeah. I never said you were ugly though.
All right, well, thank you.
Jesus.
Yeah,
Like,
well, don't scale privilege by hotness. Is what I'm saying.
yeah. No, I only do that with video game characters. We're fine.
Down on me, down.
Is this worth doing?
Okay, so I can put Time of the Hunting Hounds on that, but I can't put it on this one.
She do be wandering though.
She has a wandering spirit. It's called being a free spirit.
I really should just beef up all my armor, use up all my armor spheres on this, 'cause I'm gonna be getting hit
Let's see.
real hard.
Oh, you guys are all coming to say hello to me. Hello, babies.
So I was looking at more of my my Power Rangers Heroes of the Grid cards since I bought a bunch of the expansions and I've been kind of like going through them and looking at some of them. My God, some of the Bulk and Skull cards are just entertaining. I haven't looked at their actual deck, but like their character specific like abilities. One of them is just like you are to verbally insult the opponent's card in order to lower its health by 1. Just, yeah, no, you have to actually insult the card.
They're expecting you to like do roleplay.
They expect you to yell at the card and verbally insult it. Skull's card requires you to high-five one of your fellow Rangers, and if they high-five you, then the energy cost for one of their attacks is 1 less.
That's very silly.
I'm like, it's just a fun little like thing where I'm like, oh, that's a neat little, you know.
If anybody
Yeah,
asks,
it's
I
not
dodged that on
smart. It's
purpose.
just fun.
Bird, come here.
Look at what is my crit rate right now?
I don't like that.
How do I see my actual crit rate right now? How do I see my stats? Go to info? There we go. My crit rate's only 30%?
I hate dealing with these bugs. Not only because I don't like looking at them, but they're so skittish. I don't know their tells yet. I don't know if an attack is coming or if they're just curious about the weather. Do I not have a health? Oh, I can't use healing items right now? Oh, because I'm full up on health. Did lag heal me?
Where? So he's playing the game, but he's not in voice chat?
Right. I think he's just relaxing at home with his wife. So he's just here in the lobby.
Fair, but...
Ow! Thank you, difficult spillway. I will be sure to ban you shortly. I'm paralyzed.
How do I leave? How do I leave here? Let me out. Let me out. Omni, how do I leave the laboratory?
Hold option and then just exit to the main menu. Return to the lobby, yeah. Ow.
Ow! It was hold start, but or hold option.
Yeah,
but...
I forgot what the laboratory was. I was just like, that's just my default whenever I don't know what to do. Just exit to main menu.
Because I'm like, I know you can go in and test things, but...
Thank you, Jamaica.
Alright, let's start. Oh, goodness.
You love paralyzing me. Ooh, bitter bud. Pick that up.
Also, side module socket.
I'm going to die because I'm being real silly right now.
That makes sense. That one. Alright.
You know what? We're just gonna go with the homebreaker.
Yeah. Okay, so can I put in a better action reaction? I don't have a better action. Oh, I don't have one currently. Alright.
That's something I'm still not used to. Because I played so much Rise. To call your chicken, it's you just push up on the D-pad, which is convenient. It's actually a better option. But I'm so used to holding L1 and then tapping up on the joystick.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, to get it on the wheel or whatever.
Yeah, to get on my pallet move. It don't work that way no more. The dogs aren't barking. This feels rude. Bonk. Can you do it? Alright, cool. Sick. Love big meaty men slapping meat.
Hell yeah. You slapped that meat.
Since you're here and you were here on Monday, I did want to point out something that was a little lost to me until somebody pointed it out to me. When Io Sky beat Rhea for the title, she did the elbow drop, which was the signature move of one of her partners. She's in a faction called Damage Control with like 3 other people. But I didn't realize that during the match she also did another girl's signature move, which was a running knee in the corner, or running boot to the face in the corner. And she also did that submission move, which was Asuka's finishing one signature submission. I thought it was just a crossface, but it's a little bit different. It's actually called the Asuka lock. That's all to say, she literally won the title using the power of friendship.
She did. Like, very much did, apparently. Yeah, I heard that she's actually been a world champion before.
Oh, Io Sky is one of, if not the best wrestler probably in the world. You should see some of her matches from Lucha Underground, where she has some ladder matches, like intergender ladder matches with men and women. She's just a solid wrestler and performer.
Yeah, I mean, she was definitely showing off some major skills, so I can 100% believe that she is an amazing wrestler.
Yeah.
Just based on what I've seen in that one match. Okay. Clearly not a great idea to start doing.
No lag.
Alright, let me...
You get over there?
Yeah. He's using the hammer, and so he bonks stuff, and it knocks it out of the way, and he knocked away the monster from me landing a hit to boost my gauge up a level.
What this fucking 3?
Why can I not gain a level? Dude, I need it, man. You please? There we go. I just like looking at lag, just wandering forward with this hammer. Because the hammer has this new move where you just swing it and swing it and swing it, and as long as you got stamina, you can walk around while you're swinging it, and he's just slowly inching closer to the monster.
He's like he's not gonna see me.
Yeah, he's being a sneaky snake.
I do love the new HP stamina bar.
Oh yeah, the HUD in general looks awesome.
Yeah. There's still quite a bit of menu bloat in Monster Hunter as well, I was noticing.
There is. I think what I should probably do is turn off my tutorials, because I really don't need those on the screen. But some of this info is extremely helpful.
Oh, you all need a phoenix feather. You.
Oof.
I can't. I don't have
Sounds like
access.
someone's having fun.
I don't have access to a phoenix.
Joshua!
More supplies have been added.
I tried to roll. I don't know what. Oh, you know what I should have done? I should have tried to counter.
So precious.
Nice job, man.
Figuring out timing for that.
There
Into office.
Oh,
That's
finally I get a gem from a carve. Jeez, I've had the worst luck with that.
I don't know, weren't you getting plates and everything else before?
I had like a couple,
Like not long ago?
yeah, I had a couple hours where I was getting real lucky on certain stuff, but
And then
it's
suddenly-
been it's been a while.
The luck dried up.
Yeah, hammer is great. Yeah, hammer is great. I don't see anybody playing the hunting horn. I guess I'll try the hunting horn. I don't see anybody really playing it. I was a hunting horn main in World until I was a heavy bowgun main.
Yeah. I remember you doing heavy bowgun for a while.
Sticky 3 is meta in World. Beat almost anything with that.
Sticky 3 was really good. The little bit I played around with heavy bowgun, that was pretty much what I would use.
Oh fuck, spread 3. That meme. I wish I could find it again. I can't find it. It was so funny. Okay, let's re-up our items and continue on.
Yes.
Rathian and Chemitrice. This monkey, I can't remember its name is. And this, ugh, no, I don't want to play that. This one would be easy. I did this one actually before I unlocked it, so it doesn't count. I guess this one's gonna be pretty easy. We'll do
I am
the
learning one
Rathian.
thing about Ennis so far, is that Ennis is extremely powerful, but
very
she's
strong.
very much a glass cannon. Like, she has like no survivability.
I do believe that. I will also say it's just because I play so many different Descendants and they have different builds.
Are you prepared?
The modules increased health and action and reaction are way too comfy. Like when you first start building a character and you don't have those on, you feel so
Oh
fragile.
yeah,
Sure are a lot of
those are
monsters.
basically the ones where it's like, no, they're pretty much on every single like build I've ever seen of any character. Because even Ennis has them.
Yeah.
But they don't put any, like, increased HP is the only survivability item they put on her. Everything else is to increase crit rate and damage.
It's the same thing with Glade that I'm trying to build a boss Glade because I'm real tired of trying to build like 4 different Descendants for all the various bosses in the game. I really just want to have one that I can do minimal
That you can
changes
just
if
be like,
needed.
I need to do a boss, yeah.
Yeah, but what I really need is a reactor with versus Colossus and skill cooldown reduction.
Cooldown. Yeah.
I need those.
That's the problem, is reactor farming.
I was doing it for like an hour today.
I'm surprised with Monster Hunter now that you were doing any of First Defender.
Yeah, I love this game, and I did get through it, like everything to unlock everything, but I haven't been hitting it as hard as some other people I know have been hitting it. Like My Boy and Lag are basically on this non-stop.
I'm surprised you've already beaten it. It's only been out for like 3-4 days.
They beat it before me. I was playing catch up to them.
Jesus.
Well, remember, I had to work the Friday it came out, and they were playing it basically all day, and
I just always thought it was a longer game than that.
it is long. That's the thing, though. Like, 3 days
Okay,
is...
so they did just put in that many hours. in 3
Yeah,
days,
I finished the campaign at like 36 hours or something.
That's actually shorter than I thought it was gonna be.
Yeah, these games
I
are...
thought it was like a 60 to 70 hour campaign.
Well, remember the you played World after Iceborne came out, so your campaign was like all of World and then also all of Iceborne. If we consider like
Yeah,
both
but
of
most of
them
the
are-
world one went by quick because they give you that armor or whatever to be like, hey, we just want you to finish World so that you can get the Iceborne.
Yeah, and you don't have that armor, you don't have that option here. I'm just going mostly by the skill that I possess. I should have done a counter. I'm still, even after almost 100 hunts with the longsword, I just don't counter. It's not second nature to me.
Looks like it's moving to a new area.
No, don't move to a new area, stay. No, damn it. To me, my chicken.
So
And
you could also say to Joshua,
you two don't know this, but I colored my sacred like a chocobo. So I call it,
nice.
we'll call it my
I
chicken.
know you
I will
did,
call it a
George.
chocobo.
I know you made yours as a chocobo. You were talking about that last time.
Oh yeah, that's why I keep
I was here.
referring to it as my chicken or my chocobo.
Choco Bueno.
You can always name him KFC.
You should name
Yeah.
your sacred that. Don't make the mistake I did and give away all your ideas. Hello, welcome to the hunt.
Dude, by the time I get Monster Hunter Wild, you guys will be moved on.
Maybe. All depends.
I mean, I would say Omni will still be playing it off and on by the time you get it. Because, like, Omni ended up helping me out through World, and that was quite a ways after World came out.
Yeah,
Like, even quite a ways after Iceborne came out.
I helped quite a number of people get through the campaign. Which meant that I was really good at the early stuff, but I would still struggle here and there with, like, the elders and the fucking guiding lands. That place was annoying. seeing the way the lag plays makes me want to make a paralysis build, but I just love numbers too much. I'm sure that he's getting great numbers of his paralysis. This game seems very generous in terms of giving you damage.
Yeah, I was kind of noticing that like numbers seemed pretty high, even just like using the base game stuff to start with. But I wasn't sure if that was just kind of like, well, yeah, you're playing, you know, first area of the game, first few battles, or whether that was just a difference in wilds to kind of make it more beginner friendly.
Damn it! To me, my chocobo.
Because I know World was very much a beginner friendly Monster Hunter and a great place to try and get people into the franchise.
It took me a while, because I was very much playing either drunk or with people. So on like Monday, was it Monday or Tuesday? I spent some time just playing the game without anybody. Oh, sorry, lag. I think he wanted to wake it up with his hammer. Oh well.
Oh.
Sorry. I just started hitting stuff. It's just the chemistry. It's dead. So I needed to take some time by myself to sort of do like theory crafting and sort of figure out what the expectation was. And it wasn't until maybe like, I don't know, I'd spent 30 minutes trying to figure out how to make an elemental build, because none of the armors have like water attack up or fire attack up or anything like that. And I was like, this doesn't make any sense. Why do they do this? And then I realized most of it is to either buff affinity. Oh shit. Is to buff affinity or give you some kind of like altered state. Because you're able to carry 2 weapons with you, and if they have the weapon build, the armor builds like they did before, it wouldn't really work, because you'd have like your armor would be built for 1 weapon, and they needed to have it so that you could swap out weapons pretty regularly. So instead they buff the amount of paralysis or elements or whatever in the weapon in and of itself, and they adjust the deco so that almost all of them can be level 1, 2, or 3. So you're really just playing for decorations to put on your weapon, instead of having an armor that has an elemental up. It's pretty interesting, and I can see, like, now that I realize it was for the fact that you carry multiple weapons, like, I get it now. Oh, lag, don't die. Watch out for that tail. Oh, here we go. Tail time. Lag, you took that fireball for me. Thank you very much. That was absolutely 100% gonna hit me if you weren't there to just take it to the face. Ow. Oh, really? That's still hitting you? Thank you, Jamiko. Heals.
Oh. The heck was that? I heard that.
Okay. Yeah. It, for whatever reason, everything messed up on my side, and then started to come back, and then stopped, and then now it's back. So can you all hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
I can hear you.
Oh, okay, cool. I just had to make sure everything was working again. Yeah, I saw where the guy that created the anime movie Your Name or whatever ain't
Yeah.
gonna be, or the producer, sorry, the producer ain't gonna be producing no more movies.
Did he get caught with child with CP?
He was convicted of sexual relations with over 100 minors.
Damn.
Is now in jail for 6 years.
Man, 6 years. Wait,
Dang.
is all that he gets? Well,
Apparently,
that's
what
crazy.
the anime news thing was posting. Was they were sentenced to 6 years in prison for
Years. Good
sexual
lord.
relations with over 100 minors. Like, that is an insane number.
Did they,
That's
You thought you were gonna get me? How did you break his wing? That was a hell of a hit.
fucking carving crystal.
Oh, when you break its wing, it like can't fly as well. That's cool.
Well, yeah.
I'm gonna die.
Broke
Well,
his wing.
you don't really see it in previous games. I assume he's rich, so oh yeah, probably true. Shay was talking about that anime guy you were talking about. Like he probably
Yeah.
has money to get away with that
Oh,
kind
yeah,
of
I mean,
shit.
He was the producer of like a fucking very popular movie.
Kimi no wa. What do I have here? Lagiria, why are you dressed like a robot?
Why not?
I don't know, I think the robot looks ugly.
Like,
The
damn.
hammer looks crazy though. Your whole aesthetic is future. It's like the ghost of the robot of
The
Christmas
future
Eve.
is now.
Yeah. Are you like trying to be Iron Man? Because he's got red gold robot skin and like this green hammer that's got this thing circling inside of it. Looks cool.
Could be.
son of a bitch.
I don't want carbon crystal. Who was shooting? There we go. I know battle. Stop. Like, you can stop giving me battle pass things. I've already finished it. It's done. It's over.
You can still, if you do the special challenges, you can still get the Glay and Sharon skins and stuff.
Yeah, and if you keep doing the battle pass, every time you level it up, it just gives you 100 of the coins.
Right.
Which aren't bad, because I can buy, like, ultra precision code breakers. But like, that's what I'll just end up buying with them.
I was opening my menu to check something, but I forgot what I was going to check.
Can't
Oh, I remember
that
what I
it
needed
must
to
not
do.
be important.
I need to actually, because the next one I'm gonna fight, the next monster I'm gonna fight is one that has hard skin, so I need to add a deco that will give me like need to add Master's Touch so my weapon doesn't bounce off. What I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
This
I
one.
see that's still a thing then.
Prevent your weapon from losing sharpness during critical hits of no sharp. Nope, that's not right. I guess it wasn't mastery. It's something else. What is the skill that keeps me from bouncing. Is that even a thing in this game?
Oh, you're supposed to be the expert.
Well, World, it was like only with Teostra, or one of the few ways to do it was with Teostra's set. I don't know if it's a set bonus. Load shells.
Let's go right here.
Razor Sharp? No.
Oh my.
What's the difference between Razor Sharp and Mastery? Prevent your weapon from losing sharpness, or prevent your weapon from losing sharpness during critical hits only.
Oh,
And
yeah.
but it's a higher percentage, it's 80%.
That's a big difference,
on
though.
one level. Yeah, rather than having to need 3 to get 50. Okay, that's what that is. Do I have a skill that will keep me from bouncing off?
If not, that's gonna be real annoying.
Yeah. I guess I don't have one that does that. Oh, can I just have crit boost level 5 on it? Sick. Alright. Maybe, I doubt it's in defensive, but maybe it'll be in defensive? They changed it so certain decorations will only work on weapons and certain decorations will only work on armor.
Huh.
Yeah, there's still a lot to learn. I know if you keep in context that you have the ability to carry 2 weapons, the theory starts to make sense. But it just means that you have to relearn a system that you kind of thought you already knew.
Yeah, a lot of the knowledge, like some of the knowledge is still useful, others is like, no, you need to throw that out because it's just gonna fuck you up.
Yeah, like I said this, I don't know if I said it on stream or off stream, but Wex is weakness exploit. I don't think it's gonna be quite as meta. The weapon decos combined? In what way? Like, I even checked. Yeah, well, yeah. You probably have a lot of them if you've been doing tempered. Umai Boy probably has, unless Che, you've been grinding. I'm pretty sure Umai Boy probably has the most widespread library of decos because he's, when I noticed, yeah, well, addicted, and then also he's doing like almost all tempered hunts.
Okay, yeah. Going for the challenge.
But he just likes playing.
Oh.
Guess I don't have. If there is a skill to do it, I don't have it. And a criticism I can offer is that this game does not make it easy to search for skills when you're at the smithy. Like, there is no option to search by skill, so you can do mix sets easily. You kind of just gotta memorize and read. And I don't read books.
Nah. That's too much work.
Right. Oh, I should probably do it like this, right? It better not be on Plasarios' set, is it? That would be so... Or not Plasarios, Gravios. No, okay. What does this do then? Reduces the damage you take when your health is full. Is that it? That's all that does? It just... What? Does that suck or no? I can't even tell.
It sounds like it sucks.
Reduces the damage you
I mean,
take
they could be wrong,
by
but
10% when your health is full. So, like, you get one chance
Like
to
the
not be
first-
hurt
yeah.
that bad?
because like it made more sense when it's like increases damage while health is full, because it's like, as far as increases damage dealt, like, because then it's like, well, yeah, if you're just good, you can do a lot of damage early,
But
but
what would the point of that be? I mean, it's not even a good survivability
it reduces
skill.
your first... No, because it only reduces your first hit.
Yeah. Why would you want to only be hit the one time? Because it does. It's not like guts where you're guaranteed 1 HP. It's just that if you're at max, I don't understand. Maybe there's something there that I just don't. It's not obvious to me. I don't fucking get it. Blongo set is very funny. There's this monkey you can farm, and his. I'm just gonna read it, but what was it? You have to do an emote and you get a thing. Using the 2 victory gesture increases attack temporarily to nearby allies, greatly affects palicos and support hunters. I think that's very fun.
Yeah, to just like emote on people and get bonuses.
Oh, here's the skill. This is how I find it. Why doesn't... Wait. What the fuck? On my screen, there is instructions. You press circle to go back, you can press triangle to access the sub-menu, and square to preview armor at the smithy. So I would assume that if I wanted to search by skill, I would access the sub-menu, and then look up skills.
And then find it on the... Yeah.
And there's a thing that says skill info, but it's for the skills you either have equipped or are looking at. There's no option to search for it. But if you hit R3, you get a sort by criteria, and you can find skills through there. That sucks.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see if I can find this ability then.
Wonder why they did it like that.
I don't know. I mean, I don't mind that they did it. It's just that they didn't let you know there was an option at R3. Is there a thing for
like,
L3?
I don't get why they didn't put, like, you know, the little icon at the bottom or whatever to tell you, like, R3 to search, like, you know, search skills.
That's even better. Okay. Another tip for people, if you, the way that armor works is that you can see all the, every armor comes with a male and female version of it. So it's a scroll, you have to scroll through all of them, but you can make it so it just shows all male or just shows all female. Which is helpful for scrolling. If you want to do fashion, then obviously keep them both on so you can figure out what you want.
Yeah, see, I gotta decide because I have to mix and match.
Yeah. Fashion is endgame.
It is.
Alright, skills.
Like, once you get a build you like going, all that's left is to deck it out and make it look nice.
No, I want to not bounce my weapon off. I miss Zinogre. Zinogre would look really cool in this game.
He might be added later.
I hope so.
Because, I mean, technically he wasn't in base game of World.
Yeah. We had to wait a long time to get Zinogre.
Yeah, because it wasn't even, like, base Iceborne, if I remember correctly. It was after that.
I think Zinogre was base, but I think Stygian Zinogre was DLC.
Okay.
Wait, maybe you're right. I don't remember, dude. It's been like 7 years. It feels like that long.
God, it's it has been quite a while.
Nope. Man, nope. Burrito. Nope.
Subar.
Well, either I skipped it or it doesn't exist. So I guess we don't have a way to not bounce. I'll just have to cut its belly. Because I fought this thing once before, and if I'm right under it, I can hit it. I just need to get hit it enough to get to my buffed up state, and then I should be able to complete it. But this is a bit annoying. All right, well, whatever.
See you
We
later.
persevere.
I heard from the others.
Alma, where are you? Stop wandering. Where did you go? She's not on my mini map either. Where are you?
You can't tame her free spirit.
Good God, Alma.
You sound like a dad who lost his child.
Yeah, well, she's always wandering and making me worried. God,
Yes.
Alma,
God,
don't talk to strangers.
Alma!
God damn it.
Alma!
Alma.
If you get back here, we'll go out for ice cream.
Yeah, just please stop. Please, I'm gonna have to put a leash on
The
her
Happy Meal.
to get her to
Yeah,
harness.
that's quite might as well.
Yeah, the little like monkey ones.
They're like
Yeah,
one
I
of those like those little toddler
Now,
ones.
quest by order of the guild.
Something, or I'm to get a bell on her.
Yeah. Alma, dingle, 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 dingle.
I'm not interested in you right now, Rathalos.
Bet I could set up camp there.
Rathalos.
Rathalos. Diablos. Oh yeah, Diablos isn't in this game either.
At least not yet.
Not yet. There's a very angry...
I mean, he might never be, I don't know. But
Yeah.
Oh, I'm...
It's Teostra.
No. There's actually, other than... I mean, I don't know if you want spoilers or not, but I think
Oh,
there's
I
only
don't
maybe...
mind.
I think, well, he's in the trailer, so... I think Gore Magal is the only Elder Dragon in this game.
Oh wow.
Ah.
I'm kind of surprised because like World had quite a few.
Well, that was the story for World, right? Which was that they...
Right,
because
yeah,
of
a
the
bunch of Elder
energy
Dragons
that...
were
Yeah, the energy
showing
that
up.
Zora Magdalos was doing, or generating, it was attracting all the elders. So Nergi had to come and fucking clean house.
My big old porcupine.
Yeah. Ah! There's a lot of monsters that would look really cool in this game engine. Although, with the amount of shit going on and how good the game looks, like, I'm not surprised that we have limited monsters in this one. Ah! I didn't know you could shoot
Yeah.
fireballs! They're very fast! I don't like this. Jamiko! What are you doing? This thing has... Oh, man. You know what? Maybe playing in the lava isn't a good place for me to fight.
That doesn't sound
Probably
like a
not.
good idea.
Yeah.
I mean, it sounds very relaxing, but
Yeah.
nice hot spa.
You think, right? Hello, egg. Oh, God. Like, send stickers. That's how he's communicating with me.
Oh,
Just was the sticker. Oh my god.
No, wait until you get this game, Scott. You're gonna fucking love making stickers. That screenshot you put of the stickers that were like about
Yeah.
gooning and stuff, those were in fact real. They've given you the ability to customize
Oh,
certain
God.
like stickers in this game. And the first day I had to block people for like trying to There's a censoring system in this game, but some people were like trying to drop N-bombs and stuff, and so I was like, nope, you don't even get the benefit of the doubt.
Nah.
That's not how I roll.
Like, that shit's just like, nah. We're done on that.
Okay, now we can start fighting.
Motherfucker. There we go.
Over here, Bob. I'm your target.
Oh, let me shoot you.
Jamiko, I would love a healing bug, but you know what? I'll just drink a potion instead. Oh, lag. Lag do be mountain monsters.
You like mountain? Ow! Motherfucker.
You know what? I bet you it's gonna move. I need to just... No, let me do the... Yeah, I knew it was gonna do that. I need to get this home splitter off. Hi, Alma. She just wanders in front of my camera.
You found her.
What's over here, Alma? Stop wandering.
She's like, Dad, look what I found.
Oh man, I wish you'd call me Dad. You know what? You didn't need to hear that. Let's strike that from the record.
Too bad Pierce is in here. He would have been able to.
Oh, clip, yeah.
See, Handler was always in the same spot.
Oh yeah, I love Handler. She's my hungry queen.
Yeah, Handler was great.
The internet
People kept bitching
hates
about
her.
Handler.
Yeah, the internet
Yeah.
hates her. But I'm used to the internet hating things that I like, so I can thrive.
That's fair.
Whee! No! Sleepy! I'm a sleepy peepee! Thank you, lag. I know what you were going for. Oh, thank you. Oh, whoa!
Leave this to me. Heal this.
Oh, he isn't bad. Wow, Jamiko, you're super brave.
You're a lifesaver.
I
love
do
this
also
Alma.
like that the SOS thing or whatever now. If no one responds to it because you're playing at like weird hours or something, like the AI characters will just show up and like help you out.
Yeah, they're surprisingly good. They're never gonna be quite as good as a real person, but they're not just taking up space.
Yeah, they're reasonable enough
Thank
that
you, lag.
they're not gonna carry you, but as long as you're competent, like already and decently prepared for the monster, you'll be fine. Like they'll give you that edge.
Power up. Activated.
And they can't card. Yeah, Shay is correct. They cannot use up your cards.
Which is nice.
Yeah, they're like the NPCs from Rise. Except my queens aren't back. I say that, but I can't remember their names right now.
You don't need to know names for them.
I always use Minoto and forget her name. It starts with her. She's like the main girl from the Citadel. I don't remember her name though.
I don't know, I'm not gonna remember her name.
Yeah.
I barely played Rise.
I don't think you. Yeah, you had to get the Sunbreak to unlock her.
Oh, I definitely didn't do that.
Yeah.
I didn't even buy Sunbreak. I bought Rise and no one went to play Rise anymore, so I was like, alright.
I could not do another file. And I had already bought it and completed it on 2 different systems. Go for the hat trick. Shut up. I don't even want to hear it.
Nah. I feel like I'm killing.
Did we kill it? I just can't stop. I'm just cut happy.
What intense heat! It's dangerous to linger on the lava.
Hey, Alma.
Oh, over this way. I almost forgot about Game Club, so now I'm playing Ape Escape.
I 1000% forgot about Game Club. But we're only 5 days in the month, so I got time.
Yeah, I mean, you got plenty of time, but...
Doodly-doo. Doodly-doo, doodly-doo.
Motherfucker. There we go. Gotcha.
I adjusted the color settings, and this game is so beautiful. It's so different from the beta. I've said it before, and I'll say it again. Like, the beta did not do this game justice in terms of presentation.
I mean, it was a beta.
Yeah. Was it? I don't even know if you'd call it a beta at that point. What did they call it? The stress build or something like that?
Stress test?
Yeah, something like that. I think you're right.
Yeah, just to see how online works and all
Yeah.
Good place to set up camp. Let's go see.
Jamiko, you've pointed out that campsite to me like 30 times, and I haven't built it, and I'm not going to build it now.
that. Oh, campsite. I heard campsite?
Oh,
Wait.
Oh my!
yeah, well, Jamiko's going for that Gooner ranks.
I mean, hey, sometimes that's what you gotta do.
Use this.
This looks like it's gonna suck. Ooh. The All-Harkin from Sujo would like to offer you a meal.
Joe, get out of the water. Get out of the water.
Get at it.
Oh. Hijo de la chingada.
Get out of the water. Get out of the water. Water bad. Water bad.
You ruined my helm splitter.
Oh,
Is
water
my
bad.
max health
Water
low? Oh, I need to eat.
bad.
God damn it. I always be riding these monsters.
He likes riding monsters, man. What can I tell you? He's a monster rider.
Big and thick.
Yeah, dude, they don't get much thicker than this. Well, no, Full Throb was probably the thickest monster in all of Monster Hunter history. Man, that paralysis is so helpful. Ah! Oh yeah, my max health is lower than it used to be. Ah! Whoa, thank you. I don't know what I hit exactly, but it healed me.
Do your thing, Plunder Egg.
Please.
You need to go make me a quesadilla. I'm craving a quesadilla now.
Oh.
I literally just had sherbet. Now I'm like, I really want a quesadilla.
Yeah, your stomach is gonna be doing flips.
Sure, but my taste buds will be happy.
Oh god.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you, Jamigo. God, the Palico is so good at giving you bigger wasp. Oh my god. Am I stunned? I'm not stunned. I'm
I
blasted.
just realized. Did
I
you
need
name
to
your
heal.
Palico Jamico?
Yeah, that's why I've been saying Jamico.
I just thought it was another player you were playing.
Oh no, Jamico is my buddy. My good pal. My ride or die. Shit, god damn you, lad! God damn you to hell!
to actually remember what I named my Palico, but it wasn't all that creative.
Luna. You always name your
No.
Palico Luna.
No, my character's Luna. My Palico is Schrodinger.
That's really dumb.
Look at all our ingredients.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We should whip out the barbecue grill.
God, I wish my chicken wasn't stupid.
I mean, we all wish that.
That's pretty cool. Are they turf worn or are they just getting all over each other's grill? I need
Same
to helm
thing.
breaker.
Ah, dumbass. What bullshit? We're rewinding that.
I don't know what that is, but it makes me very scared.
Shit. We're rewinding that again.
Oh. Oh, right.
I appreciate the rewind feature. I haven't used it much, but
I use it all the time in Twisted Metal because that game was so unfair.
there we go.
Oh yeah, I didn't mention it during the game club. That's one of the ways I was actually able to beat the campaign a couple times. Because I've made liberal use of the rewind.
It's a nice feature.
Fucking godsend. Will you stop doing that? Oh, Jesus.
They knew why they had to have it. It means like some of these older games. We're like, we're sorry these older games are kind of jank as shit. Like, here's something to kind of make up for it.
Ah!
Get out of there! Leave this to me! Heels inbound!
Thank you, Jamiko.
Let's see.
Looks like it's moving to a new area!
Haven't done
Can I
the
put
gadgets
its
that lets me
fire out
break
if
the
I shoot
game
it with
yet.
water pods? That'd be fun.
Why would you still break the game in the PS4 or PS4 version?
Chicken,
PS5 version?
please. Chicken, please! Please, chicken! Stop being dumb.
That's a lot to ask.
You bet I can set up camp there.
I know I can set up camp here. Now my character's saying it.
Did you know you can set up camp here?
I will Liu King bicycle kick you.
Looks like this could be a good spot to find some
I
ingredients.
thought you were going to say you could build a camp. No! No! Forward! Go forward! Okay. I didn't panic one bit.
Nah, you were cool as a cucumber. Son of a bitch. There we go. Gotcha. Whoa.
Hey, we did it.
Did it. We did it.
That's my partner!
Oh, Jamico, you're my
I hear a
partner.
monkey.
Sweet sack.
Can't break that.
Did I press enter on the Discord? I did.
Alright. 3 more enemies, or 3 more monkeys in this area.
Ballistics.
I didn't mean to fall down here. Okay.
I can report my successes save. Oh, that was a mission thing. Okay, never mind. I'm gonna turn in all my optional quests at the same time. I'm gonna get all these other. I'm gonna get all of them complete before I turn them in. Oh, that's what I was gonna do. I was gonna check my profile to see how many hunts. Alright, 3 more with the longsword, and then...
Oh, I did not know I could do that ape escape. Thank you. I learned something new. Oh god, this sucks.
Yum 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 yum. Alma!
Yes.
I gotta do this monkey and this floating lizard thing. I don't know what it is. And then Zuu and Odagaran. And that should be done for the optional quest.
Hey, the Odagaron's back.
Yeah. It's just as dumb and just as annoying as it was before.
I wouldn't expect anything less.
They added some new stuff to like Rathalos and Rathian in terms of how it's mobile in the air, but I don't feel like they really did much with Odagaran. It's just pretty much the same moveset.
It's just Odagaron?
Yeah, which is still intimidating and hard for if you've never seen it before. It's very overwhelming, but it's not bad. I don't need to bother with you. I don't need to bother with you guys. Hello, friends. It's me, Papa Jam. Ow. I forgot to
Down the
eat!
laser gun. Oh, you should not forget to eat.
Yeah, it's just... It's
That is
not...
vital before any hunt.
Yeah. Nope, move.
On my way there.
That's why I always had to go see the Grammy Ouster chef.
Move.
And watch her hot ass cook.
It's so weird, but...
I made eye contact with it.
You. Alright, we go again.
Alright, cool. I got the ability. Let's see. Yeah.
Oh, hello, friend. I should be doing my sheath instead.
There. That was better.
Probably gonna get the mount on this. Yep, sure did.
Reform.
When are you gonna wound? God damn it! There you go.
We got it on the ground.
Oh, come on, man. I was worried, so I did not counter. Jamiko, I don't need the deals right now, but thank you.
Sure you do.
Oh, come on! This is gonna hurt. Well, not that bad.
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back.
I made some whole pork quesadillas. Sad part is I don't have guacamole. So I don't have anything to dip it in, but that's okay.
That's gonna get very expensive very soon.
It already is.
Yeah.
Like, it's just been like steadily going up, and it ain't gonna help.
Yeah, it's not gonna get cheaper.
No. Not anytime soon.
Or probably ever for all we know.
I hope eventually.
Well, remember, we can build and grow anything in the United States because we're the best country in the world. Yada yada yada.
Yeah, we clearly have the, all of the land.
The land, the infrastructure, the climate.
Well, and they're also clearly the right climate and something like that. But minor things. Minor things.
It didn't dawn on me until I saw TikTok about it. I can't believe the number of white people that think that the United States can sustain a coffee supply using our land. I didn't know this because I thought we couldn't grow coffee at all. You know, there's one place in the United States that can grow coffee. You know where it is?
Where?
Hawaii.
Oh.
Do you think
Yeah,
Hawaii can
that makes
sustain
sense,
coffee for the
but,
whole country?
yeah. No, but it makes sense as to why that's the state that can do it. But as far as like, God no, like with the amount of coffee people drink on a day basis,
Oh shit.
like hell, even just the countries, like the entire countries of like Colombia and everything else can't. Like that's also why there's like Jamaican coffee and like a bunch of other like different countries' coffee.
Yeah.
Is because even one country can't supply enough coffee to like all the different people. Plus, I mean, the region it's grown in and everything else is also affecting the flavor of the coffee. So,
Oh yeah.
like, even if we could, let's say, grow it in Texas, kind of land, you think it's gonna taste the same as what y'all are used to, type of thing? Like, it's gonna taste completely different. And they'll be complaining like, "Oh, this doesn't taste very good," and it's like, "Yeah, I know."
This will literally turn into idiocracy, but instead of Gatorade, it will be energy drinks. Energy drinks just as good as coffee.
It's what plants need.
What plants need. I want to watch that movie again, but I feel it would make me sad. You know, does that make sense?
Yep. I understand. Sadly.
Oh, Lag made a hunting horn. Lag, paralyze it.
Let's see, what do I want to play now?
Nope, I gotta hit up.
Play Yu-Gi-Oh now.
I should have countered again.
Do I have on my right now?
Oh, thank you, Jamiko. Ah!
Oh. I saved Dragon's Veil Guard. For that way I'm ready when I get a PS5.
Yeah.
Nice.
I cannot wait. Well, it's like
Yeah.
that's like the first and main game I want to play first on PS5.
Yeah, that was the game that I bought, and then like 2 months later, it was now free on PlayStation Plus.
With all due respect, Serena, the first thing you should do when you get PS5 is set up Final Fantasy 14, because you are going to be very satisfied with how fast it is on the PS5
Am I going to
compared to
buy
PS4.
everything again?
No, it's
No.
it's
You just
PS5 and
re-download
PS4. You may have to. I think I showed it to you once before, but you may have to do that thing where you transfer your HUD and where your buttons are and all that. It's not hard. You just gotta set it up on your PS4 and then load it onto your PS5 version.
But I don't need to. I don't need to rebuy the game or
No.
deal. Okay,
Mhm.
thank God.
No, you just have to re-download it. Like, because there's just going to be a PS5 version that will pop up for you to see now, like once you're on there, and you just, because you've already bought it, it's just going to have an install button.
Okay.
Just install that one.
Thank God, because I'm like, that's gonna hurt me again too
Yeah,
if I rebought everything.
yeah, because I had to do it, but that was because I only had
Realm
Heaven, up to
Reborn.
Heaven's Ward at the time, so it was better to just buy the bundle with everything than to just buy the expansion by itself, so.
Awesome. Thank you. I was afraid of that. I was afraid I was gonna have to rebuy everything.
Yeah, no. No, they've done pretty well about that. Like, some games do have, like, an upgrade cost to upgrade to a PS5 version, but they're very few, to be honest. Most of them are free upgrades.
Yeah.
I think I could think of, like, 3 or 4 that had, like, a $10 cost, and that was because, like, was it Ghost of Tsushima, I think, did, but that was because you were getting the Game of the Year edition with, like, a bunch of DLC and stuff.
Yeah, Last of Us does it. And it feels like PlayStation like exclusives tend to do it. Because Horizon and Last of Us both need a $10 upgrade.
Yeah, God of War I don't think did for Ragnarok. But it's very rare. Most games it's like, oh, there's a PS5 version now. You've already bought the game. You're fine.
You got it, Jamiko. He said use this flashlight cage, and I was like, far be it from me to deny you, Jamiko. Ow, I knew that was coming, and yet I still didn't counter.
That's how we all are most of the time.
I used to be really good at the charge blade counter. I would counter everything.
Oh, so the Power Rangers board game also got me to spend some extra money that I really shouldn't, like, had no reason to, other than, you know, me being like, well, I mean, you know, because they have colored dice for the characters.
Damn you.
So that you can actually roll, like, if you're playing as the Red Ranger, you can have red colored dice, or, you know, whatever color for each Ranger. And they were dicks, because they're like, here, it's all 6 colors, but you only get 2 of each color, and a playset's 6. So you gotta make 3 of these packs, and I didn't realize that until just now. I'm like, I mean, am I gonna spend $45 buying 3 of these? Probably.
I don't think that's a really
Like, just so that I can have, like, different colored dice to roll that match my characters, yeah. Because I'm not rolling red dice while playing as the Red Ranger. Like, am I really playing as the Red Ranger? The dice won't say I am.
Over here, Bob. I'm your target.
But at least I'm not spending $90 on the frickin' dice tower.
Yet. So
Oh,
they have a dice
God,
tower
no.
that's like Zordon's Cube or something.
It is Zordon 2. Yeah, it also works for the role-playing game that they have, like the tabletop RPG.
I feel like if I had
So
a
it comes with,
3D
like, a
printer,
DF screen
I
for
could
it.
sell you a lot of bullshit. I feel like
Probably. I mean, it's not hard to get me to buy shit.
We do it? Yeah. I love Homebreaker.
That's part of the problem of like retail, of buying things being my therapy for my mental things.
Yeah, that
Is
should
that,
be addressed at some point.
It probably should be, but it hasn't been yet. I've decided that I just need a job that pays more money, so I'm trying to move up in my career so that I can just afford to actually buy these things and not have to deal with everything else. The option was either put more effort in to get higher up, or put more effort in to stop spending. I chose the other.
Yeah, more money is usually a wise investment.
Yeah, more money, an actual retirement plan, like things like that.
I did not smoke a cigarette just now. I took a puff off my inhaler.
Sure. Oh, also that Magic the Gathering Final Fantasy shit's so expensive.
Yeah, there's a lot. It's overwhelming. I don't even know if I want
Well,
to.
I mean, like, a booster box is like $210.
Yeah, I'm not even sure I want to get the cards anymore, because honestly I was like, oh, maybe they'll just be a set, like a starter set, and I could just buy that.
The gift box is what you probably are looking for, but it's like $200, $300.
Chase said something interesting. He said inhalers taste good. It's an 8 out of 10 medicine taste. You know what? I'm not gonna fight you on that. I don't know if you guys ever use an inhaler. I had asthma when I was a kid.
Not.
And so I had an inhaler when I was young, like in elementary school. And then I used the nebulizer in like middle school, and then it was just, my lungs just like sort of went healthy at some point. But if you remember last year, I got sick for like a month and a half, real bad.
Yeah.
And it was mainly just my breathing, and it went away. And then at the start of February, it came back. So I just I had just got an inhaler, and I've been puffing on that. And it is a pretty good medicine taste. Like, it tastes like medicine in a very satisfying way. Like, it's not trying to be something different, and it doesn't really taste like anything else. It's just like, this is gonna sound gross, but it's like hospital air. It's just a quick puff of that, and then you can breathe.
Yeah.
Facts. Yeah, thank you. All right. You know what? Let's get the Palicos. You've been so great to me, Jamico. Let's get you some better armor. Some of the Palico armor is terrifying. There's a lot of visual in this game that are just straight up like Lovecraftian. Considering this is the engine used for like Resident Evil games, that shouldn't be surprising, but it's still a little jarring when you're not ready for it.
Anything catch your eye?
Let's see.
Subar?
Oh, the Athos one looks cool. Make that up. You look like the boss from the DLC in Dark Souls. Who was that guy? He's like important in the lore. Yeah, he's if you've played Dark Souls and you remember, you fight the boss that's just a giant dog. He's the guy that owns that dog. I can't remember his name. Artorias? Something like that. His armor looks like him. Oh, the Gore Magala armor's back. That's cute. That's ugly and I hate it. The Raid Outlet armor looks like the who was the flagship from Rise? The purple lion? Mag well, I can't Mag something? Not something? I can't remember its name.
I don't remember.
A little queen! My Palico's a boy, but I mean, oh, I hate the Ardian. Malzeno's the one from Sunbreak. That's the dragon. You can make your cat into a little monkey! It's so cute! And it swings a banana around. Look at a monkey. And it's a baboon, so it's got a little ass, but it's a calico face instead of like butt cheeks. Little monkey boy. Oh, this is just straight up a trooper from Resistance. That's straight up what that is. And the Rathless armor is classic. Zulu. Garen. Alright. Sinister. There's a variant of the flagship that's Sinister something. It's it with Sinister in front of it, and I was saying Sinister because I was like, maybe that'll make me remember. We'll make you a little knight.
Ready to get to work? Alrighty. Perfection.
I'll be even more helpful now.
Ready to work. Alrighty. Perfection. Look good?
I think this is a better weapon.
Ready to work. Alrighty. Perfection. Subar. Fit you to a T.
Alright, my Palico should be even more useful now. Alright, but Alma, where are you?
And here we go again.
Oh, she keeps wandering. There you are. Well,
Right.
She's your kid. What do you expect?
she is a full-grown adult. Because if she
I don't
wasn't,
care.
that would make a lot of the pornography I watch very weird.
That would, yeah.
So she is an adult. She will remain an adult.
I understand she's an adult, but the way you say, Alma, where are you?
Well, because Alma was supposed to say that as a mature adult. She just wanders. I'm used to games not being immersive. They should just be staying. They don't have lives or have interests and
It's
hobbies.
like a little JRPG NPC.
But this game has to be the future of games and shit. It has to be
Hope you find something
all
useful.
good. Stop being good. Be like every other game in the world. Here? Am I going the right way? I accidentally took over manual control and I think I confused my chicken. Alright, I was going the right way.
Oh, okay. How you feeling?
Better.
Hello.
Hey. It's been a while now for a little while. Just not consume anything.
Yeah, Scott told me you were feeling bad because you found out Selma Hayek was married to a billionaire and you never had a chance.
What?
I mean, you know. Sorry, Josh.
It
Josh
should
Tommy
have
had a
been
right to
me.
know.
It
It
should have been me, not him. It's not fair.
I'm conflicted about that because
Is
I
this,
get it,
this
she's getting her bag, but also
Eventually.
billionaires are not good people.
Yeah.
This that tone of voice would just remind me of that.
What,
I still love that. Avenge me!
Ah!
Yeah, this.
Oh yeah.
I still never would have guessed Superman. Or the Spider-Man movie.
Oh, wow, that did a
Dude,
lot
you
of
know where
damage.
Julian's at? Juliet also.
He has work. He has work tomorrow.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
I was calling him. I was like, yeah, like, what are you planning on doing? Because I was going to just like freaking suck it up and show up when streaming. But then he was like, I'm not doing anything because I have work early tomorrow. And I was like, oh, well, we're not doing anything. Then I was like, I'm fine. I'm gonna show up. But then I started feeling a little bit better after a bit, and I was like, all right.
Oh yeah. You can just hang out.
Whatever. So now that I feel better, I'm trying to make myself feel make myself feel worse by playing Rival Ether's rank and getting my ass beat.
Playing first
I
Ascendant,
knew you were
getting through the
gonna
rest of
come
the
at me.
story.
Knew it.
I want to grind it. I want to grind in Rivals of Ether rank, as well as grind down what's left of my self-esteem. Thank you. That's what I shall be doing
At
tonight.
least you're not playing League of Legends.
Well, no, he's not turning evil.
No, I'm not. It's not the beginning of my villain arc. This is my 13th reason why.
No. What is this, My Hero Academia? Doc, can you catch up on one weekend? Oh,
I'm not.
Yeah, I'm going off again.
alright. Have a nice night.
Good night.
Later,
Dude,
guys.
Jesus Christ, this thing hits so hard. I'm gonna cart. Oh my God, that's so lucky.
Yeah, Jock, you need to catch up in it.
I'll catch up in it. I will promise. I'm just right now. I got a new controller for Rival of Ether because like the PS5 controller I've been using for a while has been messing with my gameplay the whole time, and the GameCube controller I had has drift in it, so my character just like run off to the side and I'll die in the middle, or I'll just randomly like do attacks in the wrong direction and shit. So I got a new controller today, and I just want to use it. That's the real reason I'm playing right now.
Yeah, I know Final
Please,
Fantasy
let me help
15 ruined my controller. It caused my stick to drift.
What was it? Yeah, it's not PS5 controller. It's fine. I just had a game controller that's sort of drifting. Like I didn't know where it was for the longest time, and then I was like, man, nothing feels off about my PS5 controller when I'm playing this game. And I was like, let me see if I can find my game controller. I found it, and it has like massive drift, and I can't use it.
Please. A little bit closer. Oh. There's a mount.
Power up.
Oh shit!
Activated.
Fine. Game controller, it definitely works. I would use it over the other game controller and the PS5 controller that I have. But yeah, it sucks. Like it's just ergonomics is all off. It's like it's just
Why'd you buy it
very
then?
in your. I mean, because it works for the game that I'm playing. But it's very in your face. Like bootleg. Like the other game controller I had, the other USB game controller I had, felt like a game controller in the hand. It felt perfect. This one, on the other hand, it feels like a knockoff, like the hand, like your hands just don't fall in it right.
You just didn't buy a game controller?
I mean, do they make like USB, like official USB game controllers?
I was hoping.
You just have to buy like a little adapter that will let you use the GameCube controller on a PC. Cost me like $20 at Best Buy.
Oh yeah, if you use the original one, if you just buy a USB GameCube controller, they're plug and play.
Yeah, the Switch ones, though, I think are wireless, like Bluetooth.
I have one. Yeah, I have one. Why am I fighting Otagaran? No, we finished Mizzou.
Like, which means you wouldn't even have to plug and play. You just literally attach it with Bluetooth and call it a day.
Actually, my what you call them? Frickin' my PC does not have a Bluetooth thing on it. I didn't get one with one.
Yeah, mine does, but I have
you
to
have
use
to
an
get a little
external antenna.
Yeah.
I wonder if lag's already here. Oh, just me. It's time for me to be a sneaky Sam.
Set a bomb.
Sam? Oh, I saw you went and watched the new Captain America.
Yeah. Oh,
I heard
It's okay.
from one of my coworkers was like, yeah, the fucking marketing all just spoiled the crap out of that.
Yeah, that was
out
the
of that
worst thing
movie.
about that movie.
Like, because he's like, it was a fine movie, but the marketing just spoiled the hell out of that movie. Like Red Hulk was supposed to be a reveal. But
Yeah. That's exactly what I felt. I was like, this would have been a better movie if they didn't like show Red Hulk in the trailers.
in like every trailer, the promotional posters.
But like nowadays when it comes to movies, it's all about like, oh, we gotta sell, we have to have merchandise and all that stuff, like for the movie before you even go to the movie. There's like you gotta have like special like Red Hulk like Red Hulk what was it, masks and stuff and popcorn buckets that you could buy at the movie. So we have to put it in a trailer, otherwise, like, how will you know? So you can come buy the merch, and that kind of sucks because now you just can't enjoy the movie.
I agree with you, but not because of Red Hulk. Because if you are a comic book fan, you've always known that Thaddeus Ross is Red Hulk. Like that was gonna come.
Yeah, but the fact that he was gonna come in this movie,
yeah,
because you didn't know that he was gonna come up in this movie unless you saw the trailer.
But this movie was supposed to be like a spy in the spy thriller genre, but I felt like some of the things were resolved a little too quickly. Like they would go to one place and then like, oh, okay, that's the answer, and then they would, okay, that leads us to this conflict. That's the answer. There wasn't really a whole lot of build to it. I like those kinds of movies though, and they're very slow, so they're not the best for superheroes. Take Batman v Superman for example. That movie is at its heart a CIA spy thriller, because it's more of a spy movie than it is a superhero movie.
Well, yeah, I give you that. I still feel like that movie feel more from having too much going on.
I don't want to get into this discussion. It's not 2016 anymore. But my point is, it just wasn't a very engaging mystery.
Oh,
it was all very much point to point to point.
My favorite scene in the movie though was definitely when frickin' I think everybody liked the scene though, when he was like fighting the Red Hulk. He was just like, "Fuck, he's full of shit. I should take that too."
No, yeah. There was one. I only laughed once, but I don't remember what it was to. I'm glad they didn't do the thing with Thor, where like every other line was a joke.
That was a joke. Yeah, that's the reason why the movie was okay. That's the reason why the movie was okay, because like I think
they took it seriously.
Yeah, it definitely took itself seriously from time to time.
Yeah,
and that's what made it okay to me.
Well, I mean, it's also like I think how it should be, where like throw some jokes in, but also take yourself seriously. Like you may be a comic book movie and there's insane shit going on, but that's the point. That's how comic books are.
Especially a Captain America story.
Yeah, it's like insane shit's going on, but it's meant to be taken serious that this insane shit's going on. Like, yeah, Captain America's fighting, a Red Skull that's a fucking Nazi and shit. But, that's taken 100% seriously.
Remember, kids, doctors are serious no matter what color looks like.
It's true. Fuck them.
Or Tesla.
But yeah, I know. At one of the showings for Captain America at Disney Springs, the actor for Captain America was there.
Sam Wilson? I mean,
Yeah.
Anthony Mackie?
Yes, Anthony Mackie. Yeah, right before the movie started, like after the little trailers and previews and stuff, he got up and like talked to the crowd a little bit, and then the movie started.
Wait, which Captain America? I don't. Listen, I do not know these actors' names. I do not know these actors' names. The white guy or the black guy?
Black
Yeah,
guy, Anthony
Sam.
Mackie, Sam Wilson.
Yeah.
I'm not
white
gonna,
guy or black
I'm
guy?
not gonna call them white guy or
Black
black guy. You can learn people's
thank you.
names.
Exactly.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm not gonna give you that courtesy.
I don't know actors' names. And
I'm not asking you to know actors' names. I'm asking you to not call them black and
Not
white.
just refer to them by their race. Like,
Yeah.
I honestly, dude, listen, as a black dude, I hate that whole thing of like, African American. Bro, I'm black. All right, I'm black. That's fine. I'm black.
Yeah, you can be black, but there isn't a white jock, and we don't call you black jock to compare.
If there was a white jock, they had a white Coleman at my other job. We called them white Coleman sometimes. But
But they didn't call you Black Coleman.
I've been called Black Coleman.
Yes, by racists.
No, I mean, like we both our names was Coleman. He was white, I was black. It was
Look,
whatever.
man, I'm
Like,
not
listen, bro.
gonna call him Black Captain America for you. I'm not doing that.
All right, fine.
That's my partner.
I like. He has the Captain America
Look.
speeches, but his speeches are different from Steve's because he's not 100% a
because he's
patriot.
not Steve.
Well, no, it's because
Spicy Captain America.
Because Steve's speeches would come from his patriotism and his good, seeing the good in people, but Sam's speeches comes from him being a trauma and relief counselor. So they're a little bit more grounded rather than like, let's all,
Right.
you know.
But it's nice because it does set him apart. Like
Yeah.
he's still
Yeah.
Captain America, and he's still, very much patriotic, just in a very different way than
Excuse me.
Steve Rogers.
It kind of made me want to watch some other Marvel movies that I've skipped because I never saw the last Ant-Man movie. I never saw.
It sucks.
saw any
Do not
Ant-Man
watch.
movie.
Do not watch the last Ant-Man movie.
I never saw the Loki
I am-
TV show or the Moon Knight TV show. I never saw
those-
them.
Those I'm not gonna say one way or another, but
I've never
Ant-Man
seen any
Quantumania,
movie.
do not watch.
Yeah, I never saw
I'm
that.
gonna just flat out tell you right now, it is the worst Marvel movie I've ever seen in my life.
I never saw Guardians 3. Basically anything after Endgame I never saw. I never saw the Marvels.
No, you went and saw Shang-Chi, right?
That was wasn't that before Endgame?
That was after. That was
Okay,
after Endgame.
well, yeah, it's been. I think that was
That
before
was the
COVID,
first.
wasn't it?
That was the first movie. Yeah, that was the first movie after Endgame.
I just like Kung Fu. That's mainly why I saw that.
Yeah, when you mentioned that it was more like a kung fu movie, is why I went and watched it.
Yeah, I liked it. And then
It wasn't bad.
The Eldritch Chinese monsters were really like unique. You don't usually see that kind of stuff, so I was very excited at that part at the end. Even though it was just
Yeah.
CGI monsters, they were interesting looking monsters.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty cool.
Excuse me.
I mean, I liked it about as much as any of the other Marvel movies, where it's like, yeah, will I ever rewatch it? Probably not. But at the same time, like, I don't hate that I sat and watched it.
Well, what can I?
All right, Jam Fam, let's do this. I've done 100 hunts with the longsword, and it only cemented and clarified what I already knew. This longsword has tremendous privilege and is an amazing weapon. It's easy to pick up and go with. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just that it's so good. It's so overwhelmingly good. There's a bit of a ceiling there, but most of that is you learning how to tell monsters apart and memorize their tells and stuff. But otherwise, you just do a couple of your simple swings and then R2 a whole bunch. It's very good. But instead of doing that, we are going to pull out the wheel. And we're going to make a new wheel. specifically with all the weapons, and that's going to decide what's going to determine my next 100
Morality,
hunts.
Turn. Tell us the lesson that we should learn.
So let's make a new wheel. My wheels.
Man. They really could have remastered this game better.
How do I customize this? Oh, options. Here we go. Option 1, option 2, option 3. Now I don't want to play bow, so I'm not going to add that to the list. And I'm obviously longsword's not going to be on the list because I'm not going to do longsword another 100 times. Sword.
Well, no, that would defeat the purpose of the list.
Yeah. So, great sword, sword and shield. Dual blades.
Did you say sword?
Yeah, I said sword.
Well, I used to freaking people grew up around me saying that, and I was like, wait, what do you mean you don't like say the W? What?
Well, to be clear, I am saying the W just because I'm streaming, and so I try to add little things to like the cadence of words to be
fair,
interesting.
Fair.
In day-to-day, I do say sword.
Yeah, I used to unironically say sword when I was young. Sword when I was young.
Sword.
Because people around me would do it when I was growing up, and then at some point, I think it was like middle school, I was like, wait, what do you mean you don't actually say the like sound the W? What do you mean the W is silent?
All right. And let's give this bad boy a spin. Whee! Please be something good. Please be something good. The heavy bowgun.
Oh yeah, you can't escape it.
Oh god. Okay, then that's what we're gonna do. Let's figure out how to play the heavy bowgun in this game.
Bruh.
Which I don't really ever see anybody play. I don't really think I've ever seen anybody use heavy bowgun in the
Anything get you
multiplayers that I've seen.
Huh.
Yeah, it's weird.
It is.
I don't have a tree that I haven't unlocked yet, right? Unlocked everything at this point? Okay. How do we read bowguns in this game? Let's start off with the very first one. You have to pop off the machine gun so often, it's pretty pog. Wicked. Alright, it tells you your ammos. Ammo magazine. What is ammo magazine? Special ammo, wyvern heart, wyvern counter, mission gauge recovery. Alright, well the question is, do we want spread, pierce, or sticky?
Sticky?
I don't know if I want to build sticky because you get less ammo generally. I don't know how it works in this game though. Sticky 2. Oh, that's awesome! The way that they categorize ammo, instead of filling up menus with spread 1, spread 2, spread 3, it just tells you this is the level that it does.
Oh, that's nice. I know with Gunlance they changed a lot of shit with how the stuff works, like the charges.
Alright, I'm just gonna go through each one looking at pierce, then each one looking at spread, then each one looking at sticky, and then go from there. So at the end of the tree, oh my god, there's a whole nother level here that I didn't even know about. What do I need to, I need hunter symbols to make these. Oh shit, oh shit. How do I get hunter symbol 3s? I guess that's the tempered elders or tempered flagships. Wow, okay, well, alright. Alright, so pierce 1, pierce 1, pierce 2, pierce 2, pierce 1, pierce 1, 1, 3. Then their Scylla tree does level 3 pierce. Ungalala does level 3 pierce. Gormagala does level 3 pierce. Alright, so those 3 do level 3 pierce. What will determine how much like kickback and recoil and stuff? How's that figured out?
Hello.
Everybody in this place just says hello all the time, and it upsets me.
How
Hello.
dare they be friendly?
Hello, Omni.
Hello,
I don't know. I think this might make for a good campsite.
Kungalala, Gormagala, and Nursilla. Those are the three I'm looking at. That has a 3-2-1 with 15% affinity. That one has 3-3-1 with a 5% affinity. And 4 is going to have 3-2-1 with 15% affinity. See, the best affinity and the best attack are on Gore. Oh wait, I'm looking at Grateful here. Where's Gormagala? Down here. 20% affinity, but the worst attack. Honestly, in previous games with Pierce, you want higher attack than affinity because you're going to be sending, because bullets are going to go through the entire body. You're not really going to rely on crits often. But I don't know how it is in this game.
I don't know. There's a few YouTubers you can watch like their build or like combo combo videos. That's what I did.
I'm avoiding YouTube builds for now. Like I'm trying to
Well,
have the experience for
yeah.
now, and then like once they start once
That's-
like the meta's established, then I'll start watching.
Yeah, I guess the combos was the thing that was.
Oh,
I guess you should, or you could check out if you were wanting.
you know
Or
what?
it's just what kind of combos are recommended versus like
Know where to find me.
actually fully telling you builds.
Let's go to the training area and put the very first heavy bowgun on, and we'll.
Because they were the one I was watching was also just telling you like what's different between World and Wilds, where it's like, yeah, here they changed this, they changed that, this works like this now.
All right. Okay, so normal does 3 hits. How do I know it does 3 hits from looking at just the equipment? Does not tell me? Am I just supposed to know, like, just test stuff out?
Happy to lend a paw with all your training needs. Here,
Oh wait, you don't change my stuff. Never mind.
go work up a good sweat.
Customized bowgun. Yeah. Adjust the capacity and level of ammo used in the bowgun by equipping it with mods. You can also select special ammo to suit your hunting style. Okay. Increases the capacity of normal ammo. Pierce ammo, spread ammo, or elemental boost. Oh, okay. Standard mode upgrade? What is this? Switches bowgun to standard mode, special type. Or increases the level if it's already that type. Alright, you're telling me words, but I'm not 100% sure what that means. Okay. and I can't. Oh, I can move. Can I move while I reload? Okay. Can I move when I do this one? Yes. When I do this one? No, I can't. Alright, so what's the difference between spread and normal and pierce? Like, how am I supposed to know what ammo makes me have recoil, what one has fast reload speed, not... It's like... Where do I see that info? Is that info available to me?
I would hope so, but
L2, R3, L something? Can I check? Oh. This is a bit annoying. Submenu? Toggle equipment preview? Oh, it just makes that screen turn on. Okay. Well, good goddamn. How am I supposed to know what my recoil level and my reload level and all that shit is? Am I just supposed to not know that? Oh, I build a
no,
gun.
I feel like you should.
Where is that info? Maybe it's here? Change display? Oh, what the fuck? Just makes it bigger and smaller, okay. There's no symbol that says it's like, it does 3 hits? So do I just have to make each gun and test it? And because that seems like a huge waste of materials. Especially if I make a gun that I don't want. Wait, no. Again, same thing that I did before. Alright then. Okay. Options. Let's do options. We're gonna go to the smithy. And we're going to make the highest level of the base gun that we can. So that'll give us some options to do like decos and mods and stuff. And maybe we'll get the info there.
Yep.
Or maybe it's like all spread does it? Maybe.
Got something in mind?
That one.
Alrighty. Perfection.
What?
Was it? Also, I watched some more episodes of Doctor Who. Yeah, there are some pretty good
I
episodes in
haven't
the season. There are honestly some pretty good episodes in the season.
That's good.
It does. It does at times feel like old Doctor Who. The ideas are creative, and they had a I'll say this is like not a spoiler. In one of the episodes, they did have like a what was it? Like nod to current like to current political stuff that wasn't super obvious and in your face. It was just like, oh yeah, like this thing is happening. That seems familiar. We're like, you know, that's it. It was actually a subplot. It wasn't like a Trump name drop like in the fucking other season.
Yeah. See, they learned subtlety.
Yes, it was actually subtle. There was one thing though. It's just like, well, I think the like it was actually for that particular one. I think like the plot line for it was pretty interesting. It was intriguing. The conclusion was weird. It was just like, oh, okay. This conclusion left me with more questions than I had answers. Like, how did any of this happen? Why did any of this happen? What is going on? Is this going to be answered later? I hope it's going to be answered later because the episode sure didn't tell me know why the fuck any of this happened.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I'm excited to try and watch a lot of it, but I'll probably just wait until the season's done.
Good.
I thought the season's already done.
Alrighty. Perfection.
I don't know.
But what was it?
Look good.
Um,
Alrighty. Perfection.
what was I say?
Ready to get to work? Alrighty. Perfection.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It also stays stuck true to like the one thing that I said about it, where it's just like I think these actors are really good at handling like serious scenes. Well, for the most part, honestly, I feel like the doctor, like the doctor, mostly all he's got down is like the open mouth, one tear coming out of down his eye, like like I think about it. But like it tense scenes though, both like the companion and the doctor tend to handle it a lot better than when they're trying to be whimsical, like fun and whimsical. And also this doctor, the one thing I realized was throwing me off, this doctor seems a lot more like hopeful and like than like the previous doctor. And I guess that was like the whole point of him, the like David Tennant shaving off, like shaving off his like what was it? He's supposed to be like like. Was it David Tennant shaving off his like negative side or whatever? I don't know. I think I get what they're going for with it, and like so as a result, like the doctor is like more like whimsical and fun loving and hopeful. Problem is, I don't think the actor portrays it super well. Like it seems kind of goofy whenever they like the doctor's trying to be like fun loving and stuff. Whenever they're in serious situations and stuff, and he has to put on a serious face, it's a little bit more believable.
Oh, is that?
Which, I mean, it's good that he can play serious well at least.
Oh, that's cool. The game blacks out decos that don't do anything for your weapon.
Oh, that's cool.
I think. Oh no, wait, these are just level 3. Never mind, I'm stupid.
Oh.
Forget I said anything. I think I figured it out though, which is interesting and a little bit annoying. But let's see how. Do I have one of these two? I think it's now that instead of each gun having different levels of reload and recoil, I think it's just the same across the board. So no matter what you do, normal will have a triple shot, pierce will be a single shot, and spread will make you recoil, so you can't like mash spread 3 and just unload thousands of damage in seconds. You can improve your reload speed though, that's for damn sure. Oh, and I have 3 ammos for wounds. What? I don't have a melee
I
attack
found you,
Oh my god.
faker.
Hello. What's that? Oh, Julian's here.
Oh, hey, Julian showed up.
I don't have a
How do
melee
you get an
attack
I
anymore.
found you faker when he shows up?
He added that to the Discord.
Yeah, he's been rocking that for like a couple weeks.
It's been a week.
A week.
Interesting.
It was going to be English saying, just wait a minute.
Switch modes.
And then I decided to not. But fucking. Oh
Baby mama.
no, fucking no, no. I essentially it's my supervisor. Like I know it's last minute. It's like fucking 9 o'clock at night. But could you work first thing in the morning? Such and such didn't show up. You were supposed to be off, and I know you're off. And it's like, but it's only for like 6 hours. It's only till like 10:30. Can you come? It's like 5:30 to 10:30. It's a 6-hour shift. Can you come in? I said, it's back up to 6-hour shift. Anything less than there.
I mean,
Have something in mind?
at least it's some money.
Because the fucking department manager was supposed to open, but she can't because she had some kind of emergency. I don't know what's going on. Most likely one of her stupid kids did something stupid, and she had
Damn.
and she has to go
Calling
to
our kids stupid.
She calls her kids stupid. She calls her kids.
Yeah, but it's her kids. Like, she can call
You
them
got
stupid.
permission for it.
And fuck them kids.
They're fucking like first year college student. They're a first year college student, so he does stupid things.
Now, you say that like we don't do stupid things.
I mean, she had to bail like last year she had to well, she wasn't our department manager at the time, but last year she had to leave work to bail him out of some stupid shit he got into.
I mean, like you're not saying anything that substantial.
Well,
Like,
you know, it's
like
not.
if it was like bail him out of jail or something, maybe I'd get that. But like,
I don't know. I can't remember the details about it. It was important enough for her to have to leave work.
Alright, should I make normal, pierce, or spread?
Pierce.
I say Pierce.
Pierce. Okay, we'll do pierce. So can I make any of these level 3s? Can't make Nursilla.
Yeah, and Omni, apparently you just have to check the wiki in order to find out the information you were wanting to know before.
Well, I think
The game
now-
doesn't tell it.
Yeah, it
Doesn't fully tell you.
feel like they're all that different. I think my theory was correct.
Apparently some like get better from ignition, some don't, and things like that.
We need to fight more Gormagalas.
Shemar.
Alright, Nursilla's a good place to start as any, so I'll make what I can, and then I'll go fight a high rank Nursilla with the bow gun.
Sadly, it looks like they removed Wyvern Snipe.
I'm ready to work.
There are plenty of options from what I'm looking at, so
Perfection.
Because people in the comments were like, damn, they
Ready to
removed
work.
Wyvern Snipe.
Alrighty.
There we go.
Perfection.
Hey, it's not the biggest deal, it's just like, damn, that kind of sucks.
well, goddammit, I can't make this Nursilla because I need a regular Nursilla claw. I need to fight low rank and high rank Nursilla.
Get over it.
Sucks to
Good
be
god, goddammit, son of a
Get over
bitch.
you. Damn, you have to play more of the game?
I-
Fuck.
Yeah,
Oh, dude, that sucks. That sucks. That sucks.
that's exactly how this works.
Oh no, he has to play the game he really likes.
You guys get it. You guys get it. What does Nursilla's
horrible.
picture looks like? Looks like I can't speak English well.
It's okay, neither can I.
Me no speak it English. There it is.
So right now I'm waiting for fucking I'm waiting for something to finish in the dryer before I go to bed because I wanna in the wash machine so I can put it in the dryer before I go to bed.
Can I make a fire whip?
Got something in mind?
What the
And then
fuck?
and then when I
kind
wake
of
up tomorrow,
comment is that?
and then I love how tomorrow when I first wake up, I have to do two things. I need to pay my car before I leave. I have to fucking get ready, pay my car note, and then I have to pay my car note, then get ready for work. But if I don't get ready, the problem is I can't. If I don't end up doing it, I'm gonna have to do it on my phone at work, which I don't want to do. But because trying to log into that shit from my phone is a pain in the ass.
Look good. Alright. Perfection.
Oh, does your company do like all punch-ins, punch-outs from an app or something?
No.
Oh, okay. Some jobs do that, and it's a huge pain in the ass. I hate it.
Sounds like it would be.
No, it's more of like, no, I have to pay my, no, because getting, because I clock, because like I have to clock in I clock in at a supercomputer kiosk every day. But,
A
because I'm
supercomputer?
opening, I don't have to do it at the one they nag at me to do. Because it's like, we're opening. Fucking, it doesn't matter which one I do it at. I can do it at the one because it's any computer, almost any computer in the store. You can check in, but they want everybody doing it one certain computer so they can see when people come in and people clock in and clock out. And make sure that everybody clocks in and clocks out in the same place in the middle of the tool section, so no one steals. But so also that tells people, hey, fucking don't stand here, so because a lot of employees will see you trying to steal. It's like, yeah, but at the same time, no one's here yet because it's an hour. It's like it's an hour, half an hour before we open. So fuck you.
Wait, can I not take this off?
What? Ain't in love.
The dialogue in this game is very strange.
I'm learning so much. I'm still so confused.
Ain't in love.
How do I make it so I'm not carrying ammo I don't need? Is that not an option anymore?
Sell it?
Well, I'm worried that it's gonna say 0, you know? And I still have to like scroll through it. So I'm heading to the training area to see. Oh, but the training area doesn't, because it gives you every ammo no matter what, right? Oh no, it doesn't. Is that how the game works?
Is that a...
Oh my god, that's so much better.
Is this shit AI generated?
Alright, I just need to make some flame ammo and then I'm gonna go start fighting Ursula. Sorry, stream, for being boring, but I'm learning.
What AI generated?
Is someone, is someone AI generating their their fucking character's face in 14 for a G pose, for God's sake? For these poses, for God's sake? This is sad.
Oh, they're using like face mapping? How do you do face mapping with AI? Well, I guess if you take a picture and...
This is sweet. It's so uncanny and it's gross. It's like, it's obviously not that face. It's just like, go on that face, and that's the scary part about it.
Where's
it's
Alma?
like the face doesn't fit, so it's like what editing trick? It's like some stupid editing trick you're using to do this, and it looks hideous, absolutely disgusting.
Well, yeah, if it's AI generated, it's going to, but
it sticks out so bad. And no one's saying, and most of the people in this person's comments are saying anything because they're horny, because they're horny bitches. It's like he's not even doing anything horny. This is like all softcore shit. This is like softcore ass shit. It's like, come on, do better.
Can you still hear me okay?
yeah.
Alright. I had to move my mic because I was blocking part of my screen.
All fired up. Let's have another hunt with no surprises today.
Oh, that's great. Wow, this game did make things better.
Let's be sure to use them.
Okay. Before, you'd have to like customize your ammo pouch, and you could carry ammo that you don't use, and usually you'd carry it because, like, if your gun could do normal, like, Pierce 2 but not Pierce 1, you need to carry Pierce 1 in order to make Pierce 2 bullets. But this one, I don't think you gotta do that anymore. How does this work? Oh, excuse me.
Fucking A button doesn't work. The A button isn't working.
Oh god, why would I start
making that terrifying clicking sound my last one did? It's gonna sit in this bag and not be used. If I really feel like playing through this game, I'm just gonna have to let out that works half the time. It works half the time. The company, the people who are working on it, got fucking cease and desisted. Some kind of 3DS thing on the Switch too, I swear to God. Because
They won't.
It doesn't look like it. They had to look at that little trailer that showed it off, remember?
well, we'll see in a month. We'll see what they can do in a month.
we know freaking what was it? Switch was it? Like Nintendo doesn't give a shit about game preservation.
Unless it makes them money.
No, not even if it makes the money. No, not even if it makes the money. There are a few games that they could re-release and make money off of, but they'd rather the game just die in the trash bins of history.
Unless
I
it
don't
was
know on that one, but
Unless it was on
like, there's a lot of times when people are like, if they re-released it, it would make them multi-millions, and it's like, no one would actually buy it. Like, because some of those come out, and then it's like, oh
Yeah,
look,
but here's the thing.
no one bought it. But everyone thought it would make them millions.
Listen, here's the thing, and that was freaking like there are some games where as soon as somebody comes out with like their own thing for it, and they have like they have it like where it's like available on PC and shit. Nintendo was like, cease and desist, you can't do this, but you're not still offering this at all. Well, we own it, so you can't do this. But people are literally, there are a shit ton of people using it. You can't do it because we're the ones who because we own it, so you can't use it. It's like, but if you would release it, we would buy it, and then we wouldn't use his fan-made version. I don't care.
I guarantee there's a lot of people that would not buy it just because, like.
All I'm saying is, listen. I know how people feel. Listen, I know how people feel about. I know how people feel about it.
Sure are a lot of monsters there.
Like I said, I know how people feel about it. I know how Nintendo feels about it. But nobody can deny me. They can say that freaking like something like a Melee HD. I don't play Melee, but Melee HD would make money.
So, like most people would just like the average fan base would just play Smash Ultimate. Like the average game, like the average person.
There is still but there's still a dedicated fan base playing Melee.
But how big are they, and how many of them would act? Well, okay, how many of them would also buy this? Because most of them aren't playing normal Melee; they're playing modded Melee.
No, they're playing like the only thing that they added to Melee, which Nintendo can and would add, is an online. They added online. That's it. They added online and like was it? They added online. That's it. Freaking like straight up, if Nintendo had re-released Melee, it would make profit. I'm not saying it would like make it would like be the Renaissance.
It would cost them a lot of money to re-release it in order to just be like, yeah, there's a small dedicated fan base for it,
which they don't like. And Sakura doesn't.
Well, which also has a lot of troublesome people in it.
What are you doing now?
They don't support because Nintendo doesn't support it. Because trust me, if Nintendo wanted to support it in any way, shape, or form, they would have just let them be it without shit. But Nintendo doesn't. Nintendo can't even support its actual fucking. It can't even support fucking normal Ultimate to be there. Sometimes it's like, no, you can't have Ultimate. So why do you think you're gonna support a dead game?
But it's not dead. The thing is, the game is not dead though. The
game from a dead company.
It's pretty much
dead. The community is alive. The game is dead.
Yes, the community is very alive.
Yes.
Yeah, but again, how many of them would actually go buy it, Josh? Like, because you think that they would, but then it would come out, and then they'd be like, "Well, this doesn't play exactly like it."
It's an inferior.
Plus, they're wanting to charge $50 for it. I don't know about that. Like, this one's free. Like,
also, it's like, what is worth the profit, right? Like, if we are positive, is that enough, or do we need to be positive this much to guarantee that, like, opposed to putting our money towards something new?
Because I'm not, automatically on Nintendo's side.
Yeah,
but you also have to play devil's advocate on it, of like, maybe they have run numbers on this and looked at like what a conversion rate of sales would be for this compared to what they would have to charge and how much time and effort would have to go into making this thing, instead of making a new Smash Brothers or a new different new Mario game or something that will be a guaranteed sale.
All I'm saying is,
Like,
like,
just saying, like, oh, well, there's a small dedicated community is like, okay, and
okay, but here's the thing: I'm against companies letting their IPs die,
Yep.
because like
That was the
they
last
say, well, we
company I
own.
needed to
they
target.
they are still doing things with Smash Brothers. Ultimate exists on the
Well,
Switch.
let me rephrase that. Let me
Hasn't
rephrase that.
updated.
You're right. IP was the wrong word.
Has been
I'm against
updated
companies.
in months, but
I'm against companies letting was it letting their like was it
Alrighty.
old games die, like just like, oh well, we're not going to sell it, but we don't want anybody else to do anything with it, so like that's it. It's just like, you know what, like that's why I said, like, I am like, they hate freaking, oh, people who do emulation and stuff, because it's not just Melee is a
One
really
of the issues that
I'm
is
like,
that the
very-
emulation community doesn't help themselves when they do shit like a Switch emulator.
you're right,
And it's like, okay, y'all are literally putting out essentially pirated games at that point, because
you're right.
like Tears of the Kingdom was on the Switch emulator before the actual release date. And it's like, and then people will be like, no, it's game preservation, guys. And it's like, no, it's not. Like, game preservation is not the fucking
But just
Switch.
because
Like,
you have some you have some bad actors that use game preservation as a as an excuse to pirate, doesn't mean we should just give up entirely on game preservation.
no, but that's also why there's a difference between, like, just general game preservation. Like, you can still find a ROM of Smash or Melee, and you can still play
That's
Melee.
actually very hard. I legitimately was trying to find one for
Why
a
does it
friend
say
like
zero?
a month
Is it
ago. I
because
asked
I need to
Julian. I was
reload?
asking Julian about it.
Oh, I literally have one on my computer right now.
And
I should have been able to give you that easily.
well, you didn't answer fast enough.
Oh, I'm sorry. You said to be that shit at work.
But like, people
not
out
that.
there have it. Like, anyone in,
But it
I
was,
mean, you were
it was
talking about the
mine.
Melee
I was
community
like,
still being like a big thing. They should all have ROMs of it that they can just pass around between
there was
each
a,
other.
there was a
Yeah,
newcomer
like
into
some
there,
kinda
there was a
slut.
there was a newcomer into the fan base that was asking me, hey, do you know I can get a ROM, because he never played Melee before. He's 21 years 22
And
years old.
He's not missing
So
much.
then why is he trying to get into Melee? Like, play
Because
the one that's
Melee-
current.
Melee still has people coming in. Melee still has young blood coming in. Like they're like a lot of the top players right now are in
People
their
just don't know when to
early
let
mid
something
20s.
die.
Like a lot of the new competitors
Like, we will
nowadays
beat
are
this,
into their
beat this camel until it is
like
paste.
a lot of the new competitors into the space are in their early to mid 20s. Like,
why? It's just them using the same characters the last ones did.
well, it's
Like, it's like,
the weird thing is,
there's
look,
like
okay, so
5 characters you can use, and then like anything
okay,
else is
all right, hold
just
on.
not relevant.
So the weird thing is, actually, that's actually not 100% true. Because the weird thing is, right? I remember having this conversation with somebody like back when I was in. I'm gonna have to pull up something in a second, actually. Back when I was in like the competitive scene for Project M. And there was this girl. She played Ice Climbers. Her name was Hannah. She was like, "Oh, we asked her, like, hey, do you think that like Melee is done, or it has more evolving to do?" She said it has more evolving, and me and like JC were like, "That's hilarious! Like, Melee is such an old game. There's no way this game is evolving more." And it's weird because, like, fast forward like some years, Project M was like very famously shut down by Nintendo, and and look, Melee is unrecognizable from what it was back when we were playing it, because people have found out more tech. People have found out more like how made different characters viable that weren't viable before, and it's like ridiculous. Like back then, I think Yoshi was trashed here, and now Yoshi's like viable nowadays because of some Japanese player that came in and just like shook up the American scene and started winning tournaments with Yoshi.
It just sounds like more people glitching out the fucked up game mode. Glitching out the
So-
glitched up game.
See, that
So,
would be funny if like they re-release it without the fucking wave dash, and then everyone just is like, yeah,
I mean,
I
honestly,
wanna buy
look,
this.
honestly,
That'd be-
you know
that'd be-
something,
that'd be
something.
That'd be
You know
Smash
something?
4.
No, you know something? No, I say give it the same treatment as. I say give Melee. Was it Melee? Well, I should not even give Melee the same treatment as freaking Spyro the Dragon or
Well, then it
Demon
won't
Slayer,
sell.
or Demon Slayer, because like I
Demon
say
Souls?
just huh?
Demon Souls.
Demon Souls.
You
You're
said
right, Demon Souls.
Slayer.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Well, my bad. But anyways, freaking like yeah, like not even that. Like give it like freaking just re-release it exactly as it was. Like the build that most people play. Like, you know, because I mean, like let's be real, right? The people who are getting into Melee, and I know people aren't gonna like this, but the people who are getting into Melee aren't the people who are just here like I want to play a fun platform fighter. They're the sweat. They are there the sweat, you know, and that's the people who are gonna buy it. The people who are there to sweat.
And then, but that's still such a small majority though.
Well, it's not even a majority.
Well, I
it's a
mean, I
minority.
think I've heard.
It's a very big.
majorly.
It's still a minority. Pretty much, they will get. You know, they're never gonna get actual sales off it. The only thing they're gonna ever do that is if they decide to bring the game, decide to do the same thing they did with all their other systems, make a GameCube thing that they can bring over and fucking play games on that. Play games on that, and then they put Melee on that thing. And then if they decide to put fucking all that capabilities in it, go ahead. But most likely, knowing how Sakurai loves to move on from whatever he was doing to his newest thing, and knowing that knowing it's like, hey Sakurai, can we use your baby? He'll go no.
That's probably true. Sakurai also hates Melee.
It's like, why do you want to use the game?
Well, yeah,
that I
probably
fucked up?
because people
The
won't
game
just
that
let
he-
it fucking
that he-
die its natural death.
He
They're just
understands
like,
he understands that it's popular, but you know has a lot of it's kind of fucking glitched to hell, and pretty much most of the good players are just people who know how to make new glitches in the busted ass game.
Listen.
Yeah.
Honestly, competitively, right? Like anything. I want to say this. Shit, not delete. But I want to say this. Freaking I think that Melee has every right to just continue being something that's legally available to people. Even as like the GameCube like fucking dies and
It's not about rights. It's a game. It doesn't.
Like-
it doesn't
well, I
have
mean, okay.
rights.
I think it.
there's no constitutional right
Can you,
to have
can you
this
not,
game
can,
available.
Can you not just freaking like dissect my words like that?
What your point is not hard to interpret, man.
Yeah, I think-
like you want Melee to be on the shelves and to still be played, but still be available for people.
I think it should be still available for people. But
I don't think it
like,
should. Like it's done. Its time has passed.
I think every game that's ever come out should still be available in some way, shape, or form. I don't think anything should be lost to the trash bins of history. I don't.
But it's
I don't
though.
Like
In a capitalist society,
yes.
in a capitalist society, there's only so much room on shelves for people to spend their money, right?
Well, and even then, you still can. I mean, if you really want to spend money in general, like you can buy a copy of Melee. Like it's not like it's gone forever. It's not lost media.
Like, I didn't be my point. I think I honestly do. Well, I don't know. Like seeing how people still seem to be able to push this game to its like to different new heights. I don't know, but like honestly, I do wish that freaking I did at some point wish that people would just move on from Melee to other games and like give like other platform fighters a chance, because if you look at freaking like was it Rivals of Ether, the game I'm playing right now, it's like inspired so much of what was Melee inspired this game, and it's a great game for it, but
what the fuck? How come I'm doing such little damage?
Freaking like I don't know, like the idea that like, because if Nintendo had their way, there would be like, you know, like no ROMs once the last GameCube and Wii like dies, and like there's no like dies.
There
that's
it is.
it.
Oh, because
right?
its
You
head
can't play.
is
No one can ever play Melee ever again.
But see, here's the thing too.
I don't think
that's never like saying like if they had their way. That's also not a feasible thing. Like if as long as discs exist out there in the ether, people will download like the data off the disc, and then
Nintendo wants to it wants to stop
like
do that too. I mean, here's the thing,
but they literally can't. Like
whether they can or not is irrelevant. It's what they
that's like being like, I mean, I won $1 million. Well, can I get it? No. So what does it matter?
I get what you're saying. Whether they can or not is again, whether they can or not is irrelevant. If Nintendo had their way, they would be able to sue anybody that downloaded any one of their games onto a PC. That's what
they wouldn't know.
Which is their right. They own it.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, they did spend the multi-millions making
no.
it. But...
Actually, hold on. Actually, no. Like, that's what the companies kind of want to push it to, where it's essentially you're just renting their like their products. But no, once you as right now, the way the law sees it, once you purchase something, you own it. If you can legally download, your Switch game to your PC
you own that.
And play it on your Steam.
But you own that disc. Sharing it.
Yeah,
like
you
sharing
can't share
it is
the intellectual property.
Right, that's the part that they can technically sue you for. Like, if you just downloaded the disc to your computer, that is within your legal rights.
Off the disc that you bought, and then you
that is within your legal rights.
Which is in the fine print. You can't alter the thing that you bought, otherwise it voids any rights. You're waiving whatever rights you have. Then you're modifying their IP. It's all in the fine print.
Yeah. You also know all those, agreements you sign, or you click accept when you start playing games. Like, it's all in there too.
This is a simple stuff. I want to remind you. Do you guys remember freaking like this? I feel like we're kind of forgetting what the company wants. You guys remember freaking it was an Xbox One? I think was like when Xbox One was first like announced. They had like the whole sharing system where it's like if you like shared
the word
DRM. Yeah, they had the DRM where like if you like shared.
Steam also had it as well.
GOG is DRM free games.
Like the whole thing is they like the Xbox literally is boiled down to Xbox didn't want you to be able to hand your friend a disc for them to go home and play on their own Xbox One. They wanted them to have to pay.
But see, the other thing is too, I blame, the consumers, like not me, but like a bunch of other people, because I still buy physical. I can just hand you a copy of Monster Hunter Wild right now because I own a physical copy. But with people being like, well, I'm just going to go all digital and stuff like that because it's more convenient. Well, guess what? You lost the ability to do that kind of shit.
I want to point something out real quick. I know you said you don't want us to dissect your words, but this has to be brought up for the conversation to continue. When you say something like, if it was up to Nintendo, they would sue everybody for doing their game. When you bring up sue, that isn't just a word to keep the conversation going. That means that you're inviting litigation discussion to the conversation. And if it comes to that, like it's all in the fine print, you have to be knowledgeable of that for the conversation to keep going. You know what I mean? Like we have to talk about the difference between IP and physical property, and also the laws in different countries, because these are products that are distributed worldwide. It just makes the conversation more complicated, is all that I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get.
I mean, also, to me, just saying, like, if they had their way is kind of like a straw man type of thing. Of like, well, if this existed, and it's like, but it's never going to. Like, they're never, they will never be able to take your a copy away from you. They will never be able to.
Got something in mind?
To do that.
Like,
I need 5 of them.
Looking at the way
when things kind
of the industry going now, I see a form of rent seeking. I don't know, like Omni.
I don't know. A lot of people are happy with fucking Game Pass and PlayStation Plus Extra and stuff like that, where you literally are just renting the game.
Hold on. Like, I want to remind you, I don't have any issue with the Netflix of games like Xbox wants to do.
Right, but that's what it leads to. Literally, what you're complaining about. Because if all games were like that, then they would just disappear into the ether.
Hold on. My problem with this is that companies, because they see it as more profitable, seems to want to push it to where that is the only option. It's like, I get it. There are some people out there that they want to play games, they're not invested or to collect games. They just want to play what's new. And for them, yes, the Netflix of games might make sense.
What's funny though, just as a side note of it, is that the one company you're talking about is the one that doesn't have a Netflix of games.
That's true. Like, unless you have the sub for the classics.
Yeah, but like
in
as far
terms of like a rotating
as far as like
games,
their actual, yeah,
new
like
stuff,
they do
yeah.
not have that.
It's an interesting problem. Essentially, this like a lot of companies, like you can see this in the right to repair movement that's been going on for years in California. You can see this in like a bunch of other things. The companies, a lot of these tech companies don't want you to own the software in their products. Like when you purchase it, you're purchasing the disc and you're renting the software from them. Basically, they wanted to be able to, they want to have full control over the actual software, the game itself. So when they decide that it's time for this game to die, that it's time for like the time's up and this game was no more, then they don't want anybody to be able to do anything about that.
Right.
So like if they say, well, we no longer want to support this game, so we're not going to, they don't want to see somebody else like keeping it going. They want to say they want to say no, you can't keep it going. We said we're done. And we've seen this we've seen this with other games.
Now that's a good choice. Sure.
Oh, because like all these games still exist on the internet.
Yes, and the company. Here's the thing: they exist on the internet in spite of the companies trying to stop them.
But it means that it's going to still keep existing on the internet. That the companies have no real control that they think they do, because it's still going to just keep going on the internet. So
I'm glad that the companies can't actually physically do. I would like them to stop trying. That's what I'm saying. I would like them to stop trying. I would like them to let games live, enjoy them. If you don't want to make profit off of something, fine. Don't
I mean, it sounds like you just want them to keep re-releasing them for every fucking.
No, I'm not even saying
console because Melee. That's what you're wanting. You're wanting them to re-release Melee.
I'm going with this. Like, well, you know what? I wouldn't even say shit about them about them not wanting to re-release Melee if they specifically didn't try to interfere with what exists of Melee. Because they do try to interfere with it. They do try to get the rounds removed. They try to shut down any tournament that are holding Melee that are holding Melee tournaments. They've actively tried to. They actively multiple times try to like say
right because it is their intellect.
I will point out that in terms of that, the community did screw themselves over. Like Panda Global really fucked over the Smash community. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I can explain it. But
go ahead, explain.
Nintendo did start a program where they were approving and supporting community tournaments of Smash games, right? But they had Panda Global as their like the organization that was going to lead that charge, and then they did a tournament where they had some bad practices, and you can find the details online. I forget exactly what they were, but because of that, Nintendo just ditched the whole program entirely, and then they
kind of gave it the one shot, and then
they were like, well, we can't trust the community, we're not, and which is on Nintendo's, you can say whatever you want about them not wanting to really give it another try, but Panda Global really did shoot the community in the foot. You may want to look at the details just to verify what I'm saying, but Panda Global Smash controversy,
but like the thing that I was saying is just like, listen, I get if Nintendo wants nothing to do with like Melee in the competitive community, but they actually do actively try to snuff out what exists.
Because when you're doing cash prizes for a game that you don't technically own, like they can shut that down. Like this isn't they're not going to like a small convention and being like, you can't in your game room like have a Smash competition. It's, hey, we're doing like a massive tournament with cash, like thousands of dollars of cash prizes, and Nintendo's like, well, yeah, you can't do that.
You have a community that has like existed for almost as long as a game has been out. That like, and you have like entire companies built around built around this competitive scene. You can't just overnight say, well, you guys can't do this anymore.
They didn't overnight. They've been doing it since day one. Like
No,
Nintendo, like so, like
what I'm saying is
you
this.
can't make your business based on a property you don't own.
No, it's the whole thing is it's an esports scene. You have competitors that you have competitors.
It
that,
can't
like,
be an esports scene, like officially without the company giving approval. Like
Yes, that's
kind
the
of the
thing.
whole issue.
Evo literally can't do shit without approval
Like
or
they get approval
or even
for
support,
like Guilty Gear.
even
They get
support from
approval
it.
for Tekken. They get like
Because here's
here's
an
the
example.
thing. Okay, how much money is Nintendo losing on letting there be an esports?
You're asking the wrong
How much-
people, dude. We're
wrong
not going to
question.
know that.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like I'm just
It's the
saying
fact
like
of,
that
do
you
they-
can't like.
Or if
It
they're not
is,
going to
at the end of the day, their intellectual property. You can't just be like, well, because someone made a business out of, illegally using someone else's intellectual property, they should be allowed to continue that business. Like, that'd be
Because-
like you. It'd be like you coming up, like putting out a game, and then me being like, you know what? I can make that game competitive. So now give me money. And how dare you want a cut of the money or something else because you made it when like I'm making money off of this now.
Okay,
real quick before we say anything, can I put in something? Because as someone who pays attention to the competitive fighting scene and Evo and all these major things, okay, so here's the thing: like there are games that are even current that unless they get fucking they can get approval, but if they don't, they can get approval, but they have to have approval and support from the community, from the not the community, from the people who make the game. Like if let's see here, fucking what game was it? Street Fighter Street Fighter 5 had no support from Capcom to be part of Evo, and it wasn't. Fucking Marvel Infinite had a community, huge fighting community. Actually, had a community of people still playing the game, and Ultimate, but Ultimate only got but Capcom only gave their approval for Ultimate to be there, and unless they get support, they have to have it because there's three things for something to have actual to get like major fucking like support for fucking huge tournaments. It is community support. Fucking community support, which is the lowest on the bar, and the company support and company approval. Company without both company approval and support, they can't do shit, and that's the problem. If and the thing is, Sakurai's never gonna give his approval. Sakurai's never gonna give it because he doesn't want to give approval on something he's already made and is done with. It's like Nintendo doesn't care, and Nintendo's like, well, if Sakurai doesn't care, we don't care.
Yeah,
he made a new game. Let's use it. And then after whatever controversy thing Omni talked about, Nintendo is very, very tight about anybody using their intellectual property for anything.
Considering they finally gave permission and it was fucked up.
When they gave permission back in the past, they won't do it. And these stubborn ass Japanese men are not gonna be lenient. Fucking Reggie would have, fucking Nintendo of America's willing to be lenient with things, but Nintendo of Japan, hell no, they are not lenient about shit. You cannot even they couldn't even play. They couldn't have the fucking Switch version of a game on fucking stage for something if they wanted to. Let's say if somebody wanted to play fucking the Switch version of Marvel vs. Capcom 2 from the Capcom collection, something that is approved by Capcom. It's like Nintendo can say, no, you can't use this because we don't want you to. And it sucks. It really does. Fucking Soul Calibur was popular, and it didn't get approval to be part of Evo. The last game it got Evo once, and then it never went back, and it was still being supported the year after. And yet fucking Namco's like, nah, we don't care. And then it becomes a dead game regardless of how much the community supports it, regardless of how much the company is willing to regardless of what part of the company is willing to let it want it. If the major people who are in charge of it, usually which is the director of the game, doesn't want it, the company as a whole can be like, okay, we don't care. So so that's the biggest problem with Smash is that fucking the director knowing that he has to keep good fucking rapport with a dozen different companies to have the IP even be in his system, and then with any kind of controversy that comes against it, it's going to look bad on him too, and he doesn't need that. The company doesn't need that, and that's the biggest problem with some of these fucking fighting games. When the community gets a little bit too rowdy, problems persist, regardless of which one it is. People, and trust me, there have been controversies in every single fighting game community ever.
Right.
Except that there are ones that, unfortunately, with fucking Smash, there's too many for them to get approval. And yes, they had Smash at one of the Evos, and then Nintendo came back and is like, you can't do this again.
Yes,
We let you do it once, but you're not doing it, but you can't do it again.
Melee, Smash 4, and Smash Ultimate were at Evo before.
Yeah, and then they pulled back and said no, because it's just how it is. Because
found a bunch of melee people being pedos, and
regardless of that's not even like it's just they don't. It's like whatever pops up, they can, and even if there is no controversy, if they say no, they can say no, and it's it sucks, but it's like it's the way fucking copyright works, because Evo is a company that's making money off of other people's intellectual properties, and they have to go through the right channels to do it.
Yeah, you can't argue like right or wrong as far as like whether Nintendo should or shouldn't allow major tournaments of Smash Bros. You can't argue that, well, because a bunch of people made a business out of profiting off of an IP they don't own, they should be allowed to continue said business. It's not really a good argument for why they should allow it.
Because unless the company sells off
the whole thing of like,
they're never
if I tried to make a board game of Monster Hunter, like Capcom can just be like, no, we have our official one. Like, fuck off. We're suing you. You can't use our intellectual property. And I could be like, but I've already spent money making this, and it's like, well, yeah, but you didn't own it. Like, you didn't go through channels.
Everybody will be up in arms if, like, let's say, freaking, what was it? Blizzard decided to shut down, like, but they decided to shut down World of Warcraft streamers because they say they're done now. Everybody, well, what do you mean? These streamers they made their whole career on it. Well, they made their whole career on somebody else's IP. That's the same argument.
Yes, they did. That's what happened.
They knew what they were doing.
Yeah.
Most streamers know
Blizzard's wrong for that shit.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It would be.
Well,
it would be
whether
terrible,
they're right,
and it would suck,
like I said,
but
it's not a matter of whether they like. I'm not saying whether Nintendo should or shouldn't on tournaments, but the argument that people made their business off of an IP they don't own is not a valid reason to say, oh, Nintendo should let them make a business off, and should support them for making a business off of an IP they don't own,
or keeping their IP, or keeping IP they own alive.
That's not an.
Dude, I'm not asking Nintendo to support these people. I'm asking them to stop being outwardly antagonistic towards the.
But like them,
that's the problem.
Yeah, them shutting down the tournament is they have the right to do it. Right or wrong.
Good.
The argument you were making was that because people make a business off of this, they should be allowed to do it. But it's like that's not.
I'm saying this, that like Nintendo has this habit of being outwardly antagonistic to other people who don't mean it doesn't really even benefit them. And that's frustrating.
I mean, when it comes to
protecting their brand,
Jacques, trust me, as somebody who knows people who do art, and I can tell you this right now, the moment I talk to you, the moment somebody, you can't fucking, do you know that literally like a lot of people okay, let's say this. Okay, let me say this. If you go to a convention and you see someone selling a print of a Disney princess, do you know if somebody from Disney came out there, they could literally take their entire booth, they could take their entire artist alley booth down without a thought?
Yes, I know. I'm aware.
That's how it goes.
wanna hop in here. I wanna meet you where you are at, Jock, because I don't want to overwhelm you with pushback. I get your point. You want the developer to be more. I'm gonna dumb it down a bit, but you want them to be more cool, right? Nintendo has the right to do that. I'll give you an example. Most of us play Final Fantasy 14, and mods are against the terms of service. If Julian's account was flagged by Square because he uses mods, he could cry about it, but that's their right? He knew the risk when he knew the risk when he did it. But in the community, we all know that Yoshi P is aware of the mods. Him and his team are aware of the mods. They just choose to turn a blind eye about it as long as you don't, stream the mods or try to be just try to profit off them specifically.
Like super outward on it.
If you're cool about it, we'll be cool about it.
Use third party programs to cheat the world races and the savages.
So at that point, what it becomes is you have to decide where to spend your money, right? Just don't play Nintendo games if you don't like Nintendo practices. That's the only thing you can do as a small cog in the giant wheel of capitalism, right? So I get where you're coming from. It does suck, but I'm not gonna be mad at Nintendo because if I ran a company and to Scott's point, somebody tried to make money modifying the thing that I made, even if I left it in the past, even if it was a thing I made 10 years ago, if it was mine, and then they just found it and they're like, "This is mine now," it's like, no, it's not. It's still mine. I just moved on.
But we altered it.
I just moved on to other things.
Right.
But I get where you're coming from, Jock. Again, you just gotta spend your money elsewhere. Just let go of Nintendo.
Yeah.
I did. I haven't touched my Switch in months, years.
I mean, listen, I'm be real with you. Like, the only reason why I own the Switch is because Julian and JC yelled at me to get the Switch.
And also, we played Pico Park together. That was pretty fun.
We did play Pico Park. That was fun.
We still gotta play the second one.
Yeah.
You know it's on PC now.
I would love to, but we gotta convince Scott to play it on PC.
Oh yeah.
Otherwise, I'm fine playing it on Switch.
I'm not playing on PC.
Well, there's like
$2. No matter what.
It's not $2. Second game's not $2.
Oh, fucking remember how much it is.
It's like $9.
Oh, big whoop. Big whoop.
Oh, yeah.
You spend money on food for that.
I wasn't complaining about the price. I was just saying it's not $2. Like, I never said, like, oh, I can't afford it. I'm just saying, like, no, it's definitely not $2.
I'm being hyperbolic. The $2 wasn't like fucking like I'm saying it is actually $2. Me being like.
Plus, even then, like, you're gonna sit there and complain. If I complain about $10, you won't even spend that on fucking games. How long did it take you to download First Ascendant, which is free?
Shut up.
It is
Shut up.
free.
Shut up.
It's literally free.
It is a matter of interest, not fucking price. Interest, not price. Leave me alone.
Plus, there's been other games where it's like, oh, it's like $10 on sale, and you're just like,
It's
you
because
can't afford that. Now you're like,
actually,
oh,
because
well, this one's only $10. Fuck you.
Because it came out because it's like it's on Julian, it's on sale. Because usually you bring me these things when it's on sale, and then it's like, God damn it, I can't do the sale because I don't have it a dime. I don't have even $10 to spend on sale.
My room is.
Oh, I was supposed to have $10 on the spur of the moment for Pico Park 2.
Yes. Eventually. Yes, eventually.
What also, like, really, just real quick to sum it up as well, I do like to see like this whole thing with games kind of an extension of the whole argument, like, the whole argument of like ownership and like right to repair and all that stuff, where essentially like a lot of companies will like say, oh, you purchased like our thing, but you don't, like, you own the hardware, but we own the software, so if we decide to break it, we can do that.
You really want to get into that right now?
It wasn't. No. And then like, because it happens like farmers a lot. They'll sue a farmer for like having somebody else like fix their product.
Yeah, John Deere did that. Like, you can only get them repaired at their spot, otherwise they'll void their warranty. So even if the repair is cheaper and more efficient, but that's just bad company practices. You gotta vote as audience as you can.
And I think it's
and even then, like, okay, so it voids your warranty. Well, what good's the warranty anyway? Because like, you weren't gonna fix this shit anyway. So like,
oh yeah, no, what was it? Like, the thing about it is when they void the warranty, like when they do that, they send a message through the software to their tracker, so bring it.
That's why it's active. What
Why do tractors
don't-
need fucking? Why do
Yeah,
tractors
like what
need
kind of
fucking
software does
computer software?
tractors have?
Exactly, guys. They do it on purpose so that they can have more control over the farmers and get more money out of them.
Yeah, they want
That's
to
the whole
monopoly.
purpose of it.
Don't
Why
support
do
John
tractors-
Deere. John Deere's a bad company
Why?
with their
Okay,
equipment.
well,
But they have a monopoly on
software.
equipment.
I guess I was never. I guess I won't buy a tractor that I was never gonna buy. Like,
Why? It's like fucking. It's a tractor with a bunch of hoses connected to it. Fucking, you could make that without. You could make that.
you could literally just buy an older one and fix it up
You
at
just
that
screw a
point.
bunch of hoses
They
together and
can't,
drag your car through the
that they
fucking.
can't
through the
fucking
thing.
ever brick or anything. Like,
Drag your own fucking car through that shit. Fucking just put
Another part of
treads
that,
on the motherfucker.
I'm not speaking. I'm speaking to like the larger picture rather than your point, Scott. But another part of that is that a lot of these farms are subsidized by the government, even though they all voted for Trump because they're fucking redneck idiots.
Right.
They're subsidized by the government, and the government is lobbied by John Deere. So the government will give you money, but you have to use John Deere equipment. And John Deere says, "Hey, if you want to get your shit fixed, you got to do it here, even if it's cheaper somewhere else." And then you get stuck in this loop of having to deal with all this bullshit monopoly. So it's just an
And this is
awful.
why-
you convince the
It's
government
just
to fucking pay
awful.
for the repair.
And
Right.
once again, this is why I'm like, dude, it's like
It
Jacques.
just sucks. It just sucks, man.
It's Jacques, you just calm down from freaking out about the government. You really want to go there.
But yeah,
Listen, I'm good now. I don't really feel a lot of freak out coming on. But like my whole thing is,
I will
see
say
it
this:
all
I will
as risk
not
and
buy a
gain.
John Deere tractor. I was
Good-
never
good
going
for
to,
you.
but I will never
Yeah.
buy one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But no, was it like I see it I see it all as a risk-seeking behavior. You know, like all of it, even down to like what freaking Adobe does with their freaking products.
They
It's all
build, they build
Yeah,
monopolies.
look at all the people not using
it's
Adobe.
bad corporate practices, and we're supposed to work for the people to not have this system, but it doesn't work that way. Again, the government subsidizes a lot of these things, and their lobbyists go and try to fight for one specific company, and the company makes some money, and then they can afford better lobbyists and better lawyers, and it becomes a huge circle. That's just the world that we live in. And then people make dumbass decisions with their votes, and it fucks everybody over. But they're gonna learn. Fucking idiots.
Omni, unfortunately, honestly, this is honestly like I'm
Really,
enjoying.
Jack?
I'm fine now. I'm fine. I'm fine. But literally, this is kind of my
shut up.
That was
No, I don't
earlier.
I'm not caring about you being fine. It's more of I don't want to talk about it.
No, I'm just saying. No, I'm always going to answer Omni is. Unfortunately, they won't. They won't learn. They never do. That's what my freak out was about earlier. by the way.
They learn or they die, and I'm fine with either scenario.
Damn.
I mean,
That's spicy meatball. Jesus Christ.
he has a point. Most of the problematics gonna die off soon anyway. Die off
so
in
many
30 years
rewards.
anyway.
Mine's
20 years
on
anyway.
for,
That's why they have to fucking. That's why they have to breed. That's why I have to breed more more Republican babies to be fucking to be stupid and pay attention to and pay attention to whatever things say and not have bipartisan and not understand that you don't need to have that you could think outside of a fucking political party for 5 minutes.
But don't forget a lot of that generational thinking is supplemented by privileged wealth, and if they're gonna lose all that wealth and try to be raised
You want to stay
to
rich?
be the same
Yes.
way, they
And
won't.
do as daddy says.
Yeah, so some will learn, some will double down, but hopefully the only thing to keep me sane at this point is just the hope that there'll be something better tomorrow. But sometimes things just suck right now. That's just life. Also, I want to point out a couple of things that I learned while doing these bow gun hunts and how they've changed. One, I was correct in my theory. You will have the same amount of recoil and same amount of reload speed across the ammo across all weapons. This game now has unlimited normal and unlimited pierce and unlimited spread. So you don't have to worry about building those or making
it's
those
like
anymore.
it's like the regular bow then, because you have unlimited arrows now.
Yeah, and then your ammo pouch is set up so that you have a specific menu for it, and it shows you all the ammo, but when you take your gun out on a hunt, it only brings the ammo that you can use. And again, because you don't need to build normal 1, 2, 3, you don't need to build Pierce 1, 2, 3.
Ow.
There's no reason to carry ammos you can't use.
Because of the cat.
It's pretty cool.
The cat hates you and
Also,
wants your attention.
because you can't adjust the recoil or like anything like that on guns. There's new movement options. So like for example, when you do a spread, if you time your dodge correctly, you'll hop back to where you were before rather than just constantly be pushed farther away. So it gives you agency in the shooting cycle to keep going, and it also makes sure that your reticle stays within optimal distance for getting the most damage. So you're active as a shooter, even if you're. I mean, it's only adding one extra button, but you're not just mashing right trigger the whole time. So
I'm just happy
it's
that
interesting.
when I finally start playing this game, I can actually use a bow and have fun with it instead of just doing chip damage and being sad.
The bow is very much a. You better be using the right coatings on the right enemies,
Yeah, bow
and you
is,
better do your research beforehand.
yeah, bow has always been strong. It's
By the
just,
time I get this game, I will have plenty of time to do research. Also, Scott, I want to go to Universal Singapore.
Okay. I mean, I don't plan to ever go to Singapore, but
So long for now.
You know what? Let's just fucking go to. We can just agree to go to
you
one of
want
the Chinese Disneylands, and then we go there as a treat.
Yeah.
Good.
I don't know. Like,
Perfect.
I don't really want to go to any of the China Disneyland.
Is it because they're off? Is it because
No,
they're off? It's
like,
because of tourists being awful.
No, it's just getting into China and out of China is apparently a big pain in the ass.
Oh yeah, fucking.
Because like I watch people that fly, like they review flights and stuff like that, and they're always like China is just a huge pain in the ass to get in and out of. So they're like they avoid flying there just whenever possible. So I'm like, no, I just don't want to ever deal with that.
Understandable.
Like nothing against China themselves, just I don't want to deal with that shit.
Okay, fine. We can go to
If
Euro.
they're a
Disney.
pain in the ass. Like,
Okay, fine. We can go to Euro Disneyland once I finish building things. Damn.
building things? You mean fucking losing us money? Like, yeah.
Alright, now I decide
That's
what
all. Euro Disney has never made us a profit ever.
Well, hey.
I mean, stop.
It only loses us money every year.
Something in mind?
Clear it.
I mean, it makes some money.
No, it does not.
performance.
I hate fighting.
Like, it
Claire.
literally operates at a loss ever since day one of its opening.
Health is full. Okay,
The one that makes us the most money is Tokyo Disney.
Yeah, but that's because you don't do most because they don't do most of the running of it.
They don't do any of the running of it. It's all Oriental Land Company.
Yeah, you just
They
give out
they
give out
pay a
IPs.
licensing fee.
Like the licensing IPs. But you know, if it wasn't for the fact that American businesses can't be trusted, fucking, they could have saved more money by doing that already.
Alright, we're just gonna keep this armor.
Yeah.
Because of
I
because
will
let's be
say,
real,
looking-
if they
looking at
let
Tokyo
that happen,
Disney,
we would have had horror Mickey Mouse rides
I
already.
guess, I guess it's like a big thing in Japan is souvenir plates and like souvenir coasters and shit.
Oh, cool! I can make
Well-
70.
Like, it seems like that's like a big thing because like every food restaurant is like you could also get like this souvenir plate. And this, and
Well,
stuff like
let's
that.
be real. They really do love to get. It's like you come here, get this, but you also get this. Fucking, it's like that's the whole thing about like a lot of stuff in Japan. It's like you buy something, you get something out of it, unless it's just food. And then even sometimes with food, it's like, hey, come to this special place to get food that you can get the special food that you may or may not like. But hey, you also get item.
Oh, their Tomorrowland Terrace looks so much cooler than ours.
I don't negotiate with terrorists.
Oh, Julia, they also have Plasma Rays Diner instead of Cosmic Rays.
Oh.
Now that's
What's
I
their
mean-
restaurant menu?
right.
I can
Does it have
get.
Katsudon?
Huh?
Does it have Katsudon?
Let's find out. It's got a soy milk cocktail,
Ew.
Fucking carried ass character.
strawberry mousse, raspberry sandwich with whipped
I'm
filling,
sorry.
raspberry sandwich with whipped filling and souvenir plate, and it's a Vanellope plate.
Isn't that the girl from Wreck-It Ralph?
Yeah. fun fact, like, one of the people that I know that lived in Japan for a while, right around the time Wreck-It Ralph was coming out, that movie's Japanese name is just Sugar Rush, because they only care about the characters from Sugar Rush because it's AKB48. So they just called the movie Sugar Rush, like that was just the title.
That is so misleading.
Yeah. You can get a beef and demi-glace sauce with rice, egg, and fried prawns.
I'm gonna have to ask you to change the conversation because I'm very hungry right now, and I will end stream to go eat.
You say that like that's our problem.
I'm very hungry right now.
Like that's our problem.
You can get a kid's plasma set.
Donate
You know who
plasma.
decided to hang out with lazy gaming guys? You know we're big back as fuck.
You guys joined me.
That sounds like a personal problem.
God damn
Yeah, but
it.
we started streaming first, so technically, who's fucking in
Tonight, you
charge?
joined me tonight. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
God
Yeah,
damn
but we're
it.
in charge here.
Oh my
So
god.
Julian, I could go to, was it the East Side Cafe to enjoy a pasta dish in an elegant setting?
Shut up, fat.
No. You do not go to Japan to get pasta.
There's the Great American Waffle Company.
Fucking. I've heard too many things from people where apparently Japanese pasta is awful because it's always fucking like soft.
You know ramen's pasta,
Is it
right?
ramen and udon?
Yeah,
pasta?
but I don't know why. I don't know how. They tell me all the time. It's like every pasta dish I get that's not ramen is awful. It's not some form of ramen. It's awful.
I don't know about that. Omni, how were the pasta dishes when you were there?
I ate tempura
Unless
at
it's like,
McDonald's.
unless it's
You
like
gotta
a
go fuck yourself.
restaurant that specifically like
Oh yeah.
specializes in it. It's like it's awful.
And
They also had hot dog noodles. That was pretty dope.
Hot dog.
oh
dude.
yeah,
Yakisoba.
those are pretty good.
Yakisoba.
Yeah,
I'll never
yakisoba
forget
is good.
yakisoba is because the old lady told me. I was like, "What's yakisoba?" She's like, "Hot dog with noodles." I was like, "Oh, okay, hot dog noodles."
Hot dog and noodle.
So Julian, they have a refreshment corner, which is just Casey's corner. Restaurant
cool.
Hokusai, a vibrant American town's beloved restaurant specializing in Japanese cuisine.
No random channel. I'm not subscribing to you because I don't know.
Oh, they also have, if you go to the country, or the, what's it called? Fucking, their Diamond Horseshoe review. It's a Duffy show. It's a 20-minute show of Duffy and his friends trying to plan like a birthday party.
All in Japanese where I can't understand.
Hell yeah, but am I gonna watch the Duffy show? Probably.
You didn't give a shit about Duffy.
Listen. Which one is it?
I'm waiting.
There's one of them I care about. Give me a second.
I'm sitting here shaking my head.
Which the name of Duffy's friend. Come on, I need to know. Lena Bell. That's the one. I care about Lena Bell.
In
That's the only
need
one
to
I
eat,
care about.
And also IRL.
So Julian, I do care about one.
Would you be freaking cool, please?
But yeah. But we got interesting. Tokyo Disney. Apparently in USJ they have a Detective Conan 4D or 5D show.
Oh my god.
Is it? But aren't there 5D shows usually switched out for whatever they feel
No,
like
this
it's
one's
fine?
now permanent.
Okay. Because
It's
the fact
really so it looks really cool because it's like a normal 4D show, but then they also have actors that like are part of it, kind of like the Terminator one.
Oh.
Like, so
He said
they'll actually like you know have the thief guy and stuff run through the audience and shit. I'm like, that sounds kind of fun.
If I want to play bowgun, I need to upgrade my armor. I have to.
Yeah, you do.
So they made and filmed this entire. They made and filmed all the. They had all the English, the actors from the movie film everything, and yet they only had it in fucking. And they only had this in fucking Beijing. What the fuck, Universal? And yet all we get is an ancient ass. And all we get is an ancient ass water ride that where the fucking animatronics barely work. Fuck you.
You know what else I can go on while I'm in USPA? Here, let me pull up the full.
I heard Back to the Future close.
It did. Exactly.
So you can't tempt me with that.
I'm sorry I carded, team. That's on me.
Come on.
I should honestly be better prepped.
So let's see. We have Banana Cabana. The Bert and Ernie prop shop game place.
Why would I
See,
want
I
to go
can
to
do
the
the Big Bird's Big Top Circus or the Cookie Monster slide.
Why in the hell would I want to go to a Sesame Street?
I can go on Elmo's Bubble Bubble.
God, I see what you've done for others. When is it going to be my turn?
Yeah.
Everybody, I keep seeing other people getting gems from their cars, and tonight I haven't gotten a single one.
So Joy, I can go on Flight of the Hippogriff. They do have Minions Freeze Ray sliders. That looks kind of fun. Along with, I don't really care about Hello Kitty's ribbon collection, but...
Whoa, that was a silver crown! Sick! Alright.
Hollywood Dream is a no, but Julia, they have Jaws! I can go on Jaws still.
Jaws do be John. Whoop.
What was the other one they still have? That's Ollivanders. I don't really care about that.
goody,
Oh,
Harry
good.
Potter.
I can still see Shrek's 4D adventure.
So long for now.
Scott,
That's
you can
still
see
there.
it on, Scott, you can watch it on YouTube for free.
It's not in 4D on
Own it for
YouTube.
free. You can own it for free.
It's not on 4D.
I can spit
Oh,
in your
goody,
face
the chair
if
doesn't
you want
move.
me to.
Yeah. I can watch Sing on tour.
I can shake your chair and blow it to you, and blow on your face for extra like $5.
Yeah.
$5.
I can cover you in mud if you
I
want me
can do.
to.
I can go on Space Fantasy the ride. That one's unique to there, Julian.
4D, Julian.
I've never even heard of that.
And they also have Universal Monsters Live Rock and Roll Show with Beetlejuice.
Oh, Jesus.
That's still there.
Wow. I used all my hard armor spheres for one item?
Oh, Waterworld is also there, Julian. I can watch Waterworld in Japanese.
Japanese Watawa.
Mizu.
We have Waterworld in English.
We have Waterworld at home.
We have Waterworld at home.
But I get to watch Weeb Waterworld, Julian. Weeb Waterworld.
God damn it,
The
no!
possibilities are endless.
Like,
They have Discord
No.
kittens. Discord kittens.
we have Waterworld here in the state.
I don't know on that.
Along with the fucking tour, with the fucking with the over hour-long tour with hour-long tour.
But see, I also got all the way to California for that.
You bitch, you have to go all the way to California just to go to fucking go to fucking. I'm gonna hit you. I'm gonna hit you.
Go to
I'm gonna hit
fucking,
you.
yeah.
I'm gonna hit you so hard. I'm gonna hit you so hard that you fucking that you're gonna see cartoon stars and then fall over.
Nah, that doesn't sound right.
Some quest now. Are you prepared?
What was it at Disney, Tokyo Disney too? That. Oh, if I wanted to talk about food, I could easily talk about the Final Fantasy 14 cafe because I'm planning to go there as well.
I mean, that's like a. I mean, at this point, that's like a fucking pilgrimage.
Oh yeah, I've not trust.
Bro, their food looks so good.
Not
yeah,
to
it's only.
not to poo poo on your plans. I do not trust planes right now.
Listen, I already don't trust planes in general.
Oh,
True.
I would be very scared right now of all times.
Yeah, right
I
now
know.
I would be concerned.
What,
That's my
going,
problem.
going to another country in a plane right now?
Yeah, planes are not the best form of travel at the moment. People will tell you statistically they've been very dangerous for like the last month. Why the last month? Oh, I don't know.
I have no idea why. It's weird. It's so weird.
Yeah, it's
Oh my god. They
just have
it's
it.
weird
built.
how
No, stop it!
fast it
Stop it!
happens.
Stop it! Stop it! Stop it!
Like, it's just like,
God.
wow. I knew it was going to probably happen at some point, but Jesus Christ.
It's a mystery.
Okay.
No.
We're going to do something different.
It's a mystery.
Oh, that's right. They still have Splash Mountain over in Tokyo Disney.
Take a second to restock your supplies.
Yeah, they haven't changed it because they don't care about the racism.
Well, I think it's more just they don't even know that it's probably based on a movie. They're just like, oh, that's just fucking American
Water.
animals singing.
Never mind. I have an ice gun, not a water gun.
Okay, what is Splash Mountain based off of? Because I don't know.
Song of the South.
Oh, I have no further questions.
Yeah.
It's like you better understand what that means. If I have to tell you what that means, you are a terrible black person.
Currently their small world is It's a Small World with Groot. And they just put Groot in the Guardians of the Galaxy throughout the small world
No,
run.
no. Stop it!
Wow,
Stop it!
Wow,
This-
and they thought, wow, and I thought, wow, and a lot of people were bitching here when we randomly sprinkled Disney
Please
characters
stop!
in the middle
Please
of
stop!
bars.
Please stop! Please stop! Please
That's
stop,
just-
please stop, please stop, please stop, please stop, please stop, please stop.
Oh god!
Alma, save me!
It's like random Guardians dolls just fucking in the middle and interacting with fucking dolls from around the world. It's so stupid. Oh my god!
Yeah. It's apparently a limited
Someone
a limited time thing.
recorded it.
They also still have Snow White's Adventures.
I mean, do we really need to know what they're doing? Are we missing anything? Is anyone really?
Their Peter Pan's flight's apparently different. You also have Pinocchio's Daring Journey.
We have that in
No,
California.
we don't. California.
It's like we have the journey at
Oh,
home.
that reminds me. With Pinocchio, bro, they sell. I have to look up some more of the like random Japanese Disney merchandise because it brought up some when I clicked on one of the rides, and I'm like, how is this character popular over there? It was the fucking like cat thing from Pinocchio that kidnapped Pinocchio and sold him to like the puppeteer, and I'm like, what the fuck? You have plush and everything else in this dude? Yeah, they were selling plush up, and I'm like, oh, is that popular?
Man.
They were just like anthropomorphic cat, immediately buy.
Yeah, well, that makes that tracks. That actually tracks. It's a cat. Fucking. There's a cat that's not even. There's a cat character that's not even anything different. It's just a cat. And it collaborates with other fucking creatures and suddenly with random other things for no reason, and suddenly it's popular. So
I don't like being here. This is very dangerous.
it's like the power of mascots in Japan. So
Yeah.
fucking so you know it's like it doesn't matter.
What is weak here?
It's like there's a fucking penguin that all it does is congratulate you for doing the most basic of living tasks, and everyone loves it. And fucking and every Hello Kitty character is popular unless it's fucking My Melody, because you know apparently a lot of people aren't fans of My Melody for some reason. It's
I don't even know who that is.
it's the rabbit with the big head.
Oh,
I don't know what that is.
I want to tell you something, OmniJam.
What?
Freaking, did you hear about freaking Denmark memeing and talking about buying California?
I didn't hear about that, but it sounds like something somebody would say.
They're like they're like offering to buy California. It's a meme. It's a meme because of what's happening.
Anyway, my stuff
yeah,
is
because
now
of-
done.
because of Trump being like, we're gonna buy like Greenland or whatever.
Yeah.
What a
A
fucking
freaking.
What are we gonna do with fucking Greenland, you stupid asshole?
He's a
It's
moron.
all- it's the ice.
I loved the meme I posted
God.
on like Jewel or on Jock's like Discord or whatever, where it was like there is a high probability he actually just means Iceland. Like, or there's a non-0% chance that he just actually means Iceland. It's just like it's sad that that's true.
What are you gonna do with the mound of ice?
Yeah.
Iceland's green, Greenland is ice.
Oh, but it's a bit transparent though. They want the oil. But what was it?
Oh yeah, I bet there are plenty of Americans out there willing to sacrifice themselves.
Why would they want oil? We develop everything here.
Well,
yeah, like oil, we make it. We find dinosaurs, we put them under the ground. I mean, like
it's supposed to be America first, make America great again. We make our own oil.
Yeah.
We don't need other oil.
Exactly. He just grabs cooking oil and starts putting it into the cars.
He doesn't know how windmills work, so that wouldn't surprise me. They're eating the cats. They're eating the dogs. You remember that?
They tell you there's different oils. There's only one oil.
The only essential
Use it
oil
for different things.
is the oil in my kitchen cabinet that my Mexican maid uses. I don't know. I never touch it. Also, we're gonna deport her. Your time's coming soon, Consuela.
Fun fact, did you know that when Elon Musk got his degree in the fucking US, he was an illegal immigrant?
Yes, I did know that.
A fucking Canadian asshole.
He's South African.
Oh, remember when, did you hear that they were calling the ICE hotline that they set up? And we're reporting Elon as an immigrant tries to get...
Good!
Yeah, that's good. That's fucking hilarious.
I mean, he is.
He is.
Sure is. He sure is.
Oh my god.
Like, they ain't wrong.
I posted on Blue Sky like a while back. I was like, I can't wait till the mass deportation start and they deport Elon Musk. Because that's how that works, right?
It should.
That's how it should.
Fair is fair.
That actually got a little bit of traction on Blue Sky. Just a little bit. I don't have a lot of followers, so a little bit.
That literally is full of nothing but people who literally are against Elon Musk. And you got traction on it. Shocked. Odd. Fucking.
I was doing. I'm not like trying to like say anything spectacular. I'm just a statement of something that actually happened. Leave me alone. I'll need your sarcasm, sir.
Well,
fucking on the
Julian, he's gonna be sassy.
Fucking blown back.
Shut up, Julian.
And that's not the first time this week Julian's been blown.
Hey no.
Actually, he's not.
I mean, it was just a lucky guess, but...
Oh, paralysis.
Anyway, my stuff in the dryer is not done. I am going to go to bed. And
Yeah, I think I'm gonna also call it after this time because I'm hungry and tired. My sleep schedule is different because I'm on vacation. I'm a little
You're the one
sleepy.
who was up early one morning for no goddamn reason.
You ever heard of hungry and of naked and afraid? Now you give you hungry and tired.
Speaking of naked and afraid, did you know that the next one is gonna have a pair
Yeah, a woman with no legs. She's got no legs, and she won't be able to use her prosthetic legs because I guess that counts as clothing and not actual fucking legs.
Fucking stupid.
she's
So
she just
totally
has to like
down for
sit
it?
on. Yeah, she's just like sitting on the ground naked and like using her arms to like move around.
But we don't have to censor her because she doesn't have parts.
Oh, did we capture it? No wonder.
What do you mean she doesn't have parts? Like, she still has a vagina.
Yeah, but she
Yeah,
got
we're
no
not-
Tits, like,
dingle
she's got no
dangles.
legs, not a
Yeah,
fucking
but in the
lower half.
promo they filmed her from the same angle the entire time, so they don't have to worry about it.
What? Oh my god! I was about to say something really fucked up. What if you're drunk and fucked the wrong gash?
God.
Like, what is that? A wrong hole.
Yeah.
But it's like, no, that's a
Wrong
leg
hole.
hole.
No.
That's the
keep
leg
going.
hole.
Okay, let's see into that.
But no, Naked and Afraid, I
Yeah.
never understood. Like, People are just dumb as fuck to be on that show.
Literally, most of the
You
people
win
who go on
nothing,
that show,
and you will get permanently fucked up.
most of the people who go on that show come back sick and malnourished.
Yeah, and you get nothing. Literally nothing. There is no reward for winning that show.
No, it is literally just you survived because you thought you could.
Oh, so I was watching a video. It was the darkest lost media stuff, volume 3. But one of the things is there was a show. I don't know if any of y'all remember it. Like, it was a reality show where you'd be strapped to a fucking lie detector. Or earlier in the day, you were strapped to a lie detector, and then you'd have to reveal. Like, they'd ask you personal questions, and you would have to answer whether true or false or whatever.
Yeah, I remember that on Fox.
Yeah, that. There was a woman on there that used the unique aspect of the show, because the show was a fucking horrible ass show.
I see you, big spender.
But she used it to out the cult that she was raised in.
That's funny.
Sure you got enough?
In order to get backlash on the cult. But that episode was removed. It's lost media now. We only have the second half of the second episode, which is the second half of it. What, Jack?
What show was this?
I forgot the name of it. It was hosted by Mark Wahlberg. But yeah, in the final question that got her the $500,000, was such a the dude doing the video was like, it's the most dystopian thing I've ever seen in my life, because the question she ended up doing, her family's there and everything else, being like, yeah, good job and keep going and stuff, and the final question is, has your father ever had sex with a minor? And she was like, yes, because I was part of the cult. They would do that kind of shit. And it's true. And the crowd starts cheering and shit. And it's just it's dystopian that that's the dude just got outed for fucking a minor. And people are cheering and everything else because a woman just won $500,000 on live TV for this.
Just freaking yeah, oh wait, hold on, rewind that. What'd she just say?
Yeah, it's such a weird thing, but it also is great that she did, come forward about all this shit and get money in the process. Mm-hmm. But the father, his excuse was, oh well, I mean, I don't even know what a minor is. I've never heard that term before, but
nah, he was too famous. He's too famous to do anything like that.
He was just
a reference.
He was just I mean, my second wife, she was a little young at 17. That's probably what she was referring to. And then the girl went on Twitter later in that same day and was like, nah, she was 14. When he married her. And I'm like, Jesus. She was just like, no, I'm setting the record straight. He's a fucking monster. And it led to a lot of the dissolution of that cult, thankfully. And the downfall of that cult.
Hope we get the fucking, the 7 tribes, I think? We take them down eventually.
I mean, I hope people just take down every cult, including Scientology.
I'm gonna have to fuck around with. I think I'm gonna like Heavy Bogan a lot. It's very different, but I can see how they homogenize a whole lot of shit here. Yeah, they made it very simple across the board. And when it is effective, it's really effective, but you got to have a little bit of know-how and skill. Survivability is going to be a pain in the ass because you have to have stronger armor because you're not very maneuverable. Your guard seems strong though, so I need more guard decos, but that's just going to be RNG. So, anyway, I love Monster Hunter Wilds. Get Monster Hunter Wilds if you can. It's very fun. I love playing it.
Oh, branding.
I'm going to call it so I can eat and then chill and then sleep, because if I go to sleep right after I eat, I tend to be real nauseous in the morning. I don't like that, so
that's not good.
So yeah, we'll call it. Thank you LGG for hanging out. I'm not sure when the next time you're going to stream is, but you can follow them at youtube.com/lazygamingguys. And
Fuck my podcast.
And Jock has a podcast where he's like Joe Rogan. He's very supportive of Joe Rogan. Anytime that you talk to him about his podcast, he's like, it's just like the Joe Rogan show.
Never said that.
Joe very much sees Joe Rogan as his idol and influence.
It's just like Joe Rogan. He literally said to me, "Oh, it's like the Joe Rogan podcast. We just sit around and talk." And then I inferred, since he said it was like the Joe Rogan podcast, is extremely white wing. It's on YouTube, so that also supports
not true.
that.
That's not true. Also, I'm the producer of the show.
That's why Jacques calls it, the Jacques experience.
Yeah.
No.
What's it called?
It's called Virtually Brain Dead.
Yeah, Virtually Brain Dead on YouTube.
Well, see, that's why Joe Rogan, Virtually Brain Dead.
Yeah, I mean the whole point of it is
clearly inspired.
Is to make fun of freaking podcasts.
Yeah, they can't stop thinking about Joe Rogan. They really support Joe Rogan. And he's very much an inspiration.
Everything he does.
To what they do. So if you like the Joe Rogan experience, Jock is on YouTube. Being the black Joe, he's being the black Joe Rogan. He's the black Joe Rogan over here.
I'm not even the host.
Yeah.
Even though my host is technically like black.
Yeah, he can't even host his own show. He's kind of a bitch like Joe Rogan. So.
Oh my god! I am not like we're not like Joe Rogan.
Joe Rogan also can't host his own show.
Yeah,
so
Joe Rogan
podcast. Stand up. Stand up.
All right. Join the Discord, follow Blue Sky, all that good stuff, and we'll see you on the next stream. Bye, everybody. Bye.